Welcome back to, well, this is the first time actually. We did a session 0 last Sunday with this crew, and we've been talking about doing another Power Rangers run. Unfortunately, the filter that I used the last time we played doesn't exist anymore because Snapchat doesn't have the application on it's a whole thing. So, no Zordon, but Zordon. We are playing Power Rangers. We're going to run through the whole of a Pool's Errand, which is the starter adventure, and that should blur into another adventure I have on Waiting in the Wings. In the session last week that we had, it was literally just introductory and character creation, session 0 type stuff. So that has been handled, and you don't have to listen to us do it. Um, but we do have five Rangers, no advanced Ranger options, and they have just completed Ranger training. We'll get into the introduction of the characters in question here in a moment, but I'm going to start by giving you an idea of where you'll be at the beginning of the session, so we know exactly where the jumping off point will be and what the expectations of these new Rangers is moving into this first arc. So, with that said, you just defeated the Mongo Putty that Alpha 5 has put before you to combat using teamwork, series of grapples because weapons weren't able to be loaded onto character sheets, but also tactically, very good choice. Grappling the Putty to hold open its weak spot and allow the others to jump in there with power weapons, which did load onto their character sheets, and strike them. Uh, the Yeah, it worked. They got it done. After the fight, the battle concludes. Lights fade to darkness and then brighten up again to kind of like a nice TV, show, even lighting. And out from a wall slash door on the opposite side of the room comes Alpha 5, scooting along. You can hear the very exaggerated like whir of the gears as he approaches, and he says, "Congratulations, Rangers! Your Ranger recruit training is now complete. Oh, I'm so proud of you all. Next week you will begin." And just as he's about to finish that sentence, the entire room changes to the command center, and you see Zordon's face appear very brightly in front of you. And he says, "Rangers!" So good. Sorry, I've been
You
practicing it for
got
a
it.
while. I think I
You
nailed it.
got it.
But Rangers,
You there?
he says, there's an emergency at Angel Grove. I need assistance immediately. And he'll leave the air open for you to just talk.
What's the emergency?
Okay. Um, he will look down to the Blue Ranger, and the Blue Ranger's name is.
Oh, Alex.
Okay. And just tell us a bit about Alex, how he looks. It assumed that you would have come out of your morphin time when the combat was completed.
Yeah, so Alex is on the younger side of the Rangers. He's dressed kind of like a 55-year-old man going to work at a library. It's sweater vest, button up, slacks, like um probably honestly slip on brown shoes. Like
Okay. Loafers.
yeah, yeah, with a like basic fucking messenger bag
Oh,
on.
oh my God, that was me in high school.
You're welcome.
I used to wear blazers to school. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, they thought I was a substitute teacher one time. Anyway.
You
Uh,
should have said yes.
Well, yeah, they said you don't have to wait in line like we do, and then the person at the front says it's comped. I mean, I was like,
Mm.
okay, I don't know what that word means. Um, and then I learned what that word means. Okay,
Yeah.
so you ask your question of Zordon. Zordon looks down to you and sees Alex as you described him, and Zordon would say, "Rangers, I'm sensing distortion in the morphin grid in several locations around Angel Grove. I'm afraid that General Repulsa is up to something." We are now picking up reports of kidnappings at each of the distortion locations around Angel Grove. I want you to go investigate and see what you can find out. I do not believe this will be dangerous, as the distortions have since passed. Alpha 5 will support you from here in the command center, should you require assistance. Just be sure to use your communicators, your risk communicators, to contact him. Leaving it open to you. Muted, muted, muted.
Damn it! Well, where do we start?
So what would you say? Well, where do we start? And focusing in on the Black Ranger, as everybody kind of turns to look at him again outside of your morphin state.
Yeah, I've unmorphed.
What does Casey look like?
Casey is a sort of broad-shouldered teenager. Uh, sort of, thick-skulled looking. Not the smartest looking guy you've ever met. Wearing a sleeveless flannel shirt over a white tee, and he is wearing some cut-off blue jeans
Okay.
just below the knee.
Yeah. So he kind of looks at you, and Zordon kind of looks down at Alpha 5. Alpha 5. And he goes, "Aye, aye, aye, yes, Zordon." And Zordon like takes a minute. There's like a comedic pause. He lets Alpha 5 kind of just stew in it for a second. And he says, "Please show them the dossiers." And then Alpha 5 will do a dip, 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 looking like an over exaggerated pressing of buttons. And you would see displays for 3 individuals come up. There's no actual pictures. It's mostly just text, which I will
Chance
be.
raises his hand.
Okay, 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 okay.
What?
One of those. No, nobody asked you yet. You just raised your hand. Are you gonna answer or start asking questions without getting
Yep.
acknowledgement?
Absolutely.
You just
Yeah,
raise
no,
your hand
yeah,
and
well,
start
yeah.
talking. Okay, hold
What's
on.
dossier mean?
Love that.
I don't-
So Zordon looks to you. Please describe Chance for us. I think I already have
Letterman's
him.
jacket, at like jeans, sneakers on, a coiffed haircut as he's combing his hair with the haircut.
Okay. So looking at you, kind of staring down at you, he, again, leaves you stewing in it for a second comedically. There's just this like, you know how he kind of like is wavy and watery, like you can tell the mouth is open, like what the fuck, like, but you can't tell for sure because it's all whoa whoa whoa. And he'll say a dossier is a file or document explaining something.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm ready for that. Let's go. I got this.
There's
We're gonna find these kids.
in
Alex looks over at Casey and goes, "That's not even the first time he's used that word."
Yeah, Dossier's the chef that makes sauces. Idiot.
I like those guys.
the dossier.
Oh my god.
It's French.
There's definitely like so like the Zordon face, right? Like but like the guy behind the machine, right? Like the awes of the situation. You can hear him like these kids are so stupid. And then like focusing back in. I posted 2 so far. I'm getting the last one here. The dossiers refer to 3 individuals. Those individuals are Maya Lopez, who is a 14-year-old freshman at Angel Grove High School. She's very smart according to her GPA stats. She was last seen at Angel Grove High School Student Council Room, room 19B, yesterday at about 3:45 p.m., so after school activities. Um, they're an honor student. They're in 10th grade. I apologize. They have skipped ninth grade, but still technically kind of fresher. Her mother is Lola Lopez, who filed the missing person report and is extremely worried. These missing person reports were filed with the Angel Grove police files and have been taken through Morphin Grid technology to be viably visible to you.
As in taken, as in they are now no longer in their possession or copied.
The
That's
cops
different.
are still on the case for sure, for sure.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. They didn't just be like, well,
Where'd our paperwork
gotta
go?
cover our tracks. It's like, no. Yeah, they are absolutely able to just like get the documents from whatever. Which
These are Angel Grove cops, not
right. The
insert joke here.
the presumption is, yeah, they're fine. And possibly hilarious. Luca Franco is the second individual who's a 20-year-old University of California Angel Grove student. GPA is about 3.3. Job fair on the UCAG campus yesterday at 11:30 is where they were last seen. They attend the university on a soccer scholarship. They major in economics, and the school notified Luca's parents that Luca missed soccer practice. The parents filed the missing report thereafter. And then Zin Lilin, who is also a University of California Angel Grove student, 2.6 GPA. Last seen at Playa de la Paz Beach yesterday around 2:23 p.m. Majors liberal arts. Missing person report filed by BFF Wendy Yee, who states she walked away to record a video for social media. When she
And
turned,
that's her best friend.
yeah. Wendy went to go do a video for social media, and then when she turned back, then Lillian and her dog Clementine were gone, but Zin's phone was left behind, laying on the ground where she was last seen. Wendy Yee reported, "That is what tipped me off that there was something wrong. She would never go anywhere without her phone." Yeah, with that being the case, you have those documents. Zordon kind of hangs around in the air for a little bit if anybody wants to kind of like engage him with questions or tell him something. And Alpha 5 is there to answer more technical questions because it seems Zordon does not really care about all that. He's a disembodied head of a long since dead but also alive at the same time in a computer elder being. Which was probably news to get during training, right? Like, oh, our boss is, but is also not. He exists, but he also doesn't.
Time frame wise, is this actually like 1993?
No.
No, the girl's working for
Okay.
social media, so we're way dated in
That's
our
what I was wondering. I was like,
description of
wait a
teenager.
minute.
Yeah. So here,
I'm sticking with the flannel, but
here's a
Would have been
fair.
flannel and
totally
shorts.
dial up AOL in 1993. It would have worked.
Yeah, but
Right, but
social
phones
media,
weren't normal though back in '93. It was going from like super rich.
MySpace?
not
For phone
93,
I
calling.
don't. Not
When did
93.
MySpace
No.
come around?
2000s.
The
But
connection.
anyways, focusing up,
Really?
it is modernity.
They
It's 2020X is the current year,
Okay.
and the assumption is we are in the pristine and beautiful representation of Saturday morning, like Angel Grove-esque California, totally like world. Everything is picturesque and nice, and yeah, it's Angel Grove. It's
Okay.
the troubles of the world
So,
don't matter.
so besides these three young people just disappearing, is there any correlation of like what they have in common?
They do not appear to be connected so far as you can see, and no documents that they have account for that.
So three people just ran away from their lives, and that's our problem because
Well, the morphin grid, there were distortions in the grid, and that means that General Repulsa, who's like an evil bad guy, did something and then people went missing. So it's not just three people just like you know, vacay baby. No, it was more like okay, they probably got accosted and taken by evil.
These aren't the only people who have been kidnapped today.
Yeah,
These are
we
the
just
ones
don't
that
care about the other
correlate
ones.
with shit we care about.
Yeah, we do not care about other people who are being kidnapped right now
We're not the cops.
out here in
That's
Kidnap
way
County.
below.
Feels like another person's problem.
Yeah,
We got enough
100%.
going on.
I just want to make sure, like, you didn't watch an episode, I assume, since last we
I
talked.
did.
Oh, you did. Okay, so you remember
Wow, John.
you remember this lady? I posted it in the Discord.
Rita.
Supposed to be looking at something
In the Discord.
Rita Repulsa.
It's Rita.
different. Yeah.
Okay, you remember Rita? That's the lady, General Repulsa. That's her. Like that's so it's obviously a Power Rangers crime. Like, and we have to
Oh.
stop them.
Okay.
Yeah, we're only focused on Power Ranger crimes.
Yeah, Power Ranger crimes only. We can just sneak into any database and find out, like, who's stockpiling bad things and, like, just
There's
totally
a
destroy
serial
them.
killer out on the
Yeah.
loose. Is there any distortions in the morphin grid?
Yeah.
No?
Kick the cops off
Sounds
the block.
like a
This
God
is our
problem.
jurisdiction. We're taking over this investigation now.
Could he be a servant of, what's the name of the gold guy? It's so dumb.
Gold on.
Hold on. I think it is Goldon. Oh, Goldar. Goldar.
Goldar.
Yeah.
The gargoyle looking thing.
He's probably a servant of Goldar, doing these horrible things for the. Oh, okay. Anyway, focusing up. The documents are placed before you, as I mentioned. Zordon is kind of hanging in the air. If you have anything you want to say to him, prior to that, and then Alpha 5 is there to answer questions. Also, Alpha 5 will say something to the effect of, "If you want to go to any of these places, I can teleport you there without a problem."
I think the easiest would be the student council room, since that's the smallest area we have to cover.
Okay.
If it's just one room.
Oh, the other place left a phone behind. Maybe there's some kind of evidence on the phone. Like maybe she recorded herself being
Or whatever.
taken.
Yeah, Snatcher, right. Perhaps.
Either way, wherever we go, Zardon, would there be grid interference that we could actually investigate?
The distortions have already been tracked, and Alpha 5 has recorded them. Unfortunately, not much is known other than it is for certain General Repulsa's efforts that caused these distortions. The nature of them, so far as to say, is a mystery. Ay, ay, ay! The look of
Alex,
the,
I feel like you're
the cold stare of Kate. Yeah, but the cold stare of Kate, like immediately after doing it, I was like, "Oh god."
no. That's how Alpha feels.
That's how Alpha feels.
you're in character. Like, oh my god, he's permanently humiliated.
Yeah.
Poor boy.
Job's a job, I guess. It's a living.
It's a living. Stupid discounted robots. Um.
Okay, we can go to the phone one first. That was the liberal arts missing person, right?
Yeah. So Zenlin is who we're going to investigate first. Okay. To my knowledge, you don't have to do these in any order, but as you kind of prepare, if anybody wants to kind of say anything, chime in one last time with Zordon or Alpha 5, kind of focusing on the people who haven't been introduced yet. Do you have like something you want to say to Zordon?
Hi.
Oh, I'm sorry, what?
I have no clue what to say.
Okay, no worries. And Kate, I'm assuming similarly, just kind of.
I already said what I was.
Oh my God, I totally forgot that was in character, and I answered in character. I just my brain. Okay, so let's go ahead and do descriptions. So then Vanessa, obviously out of Ranger mode. What does Vanessa look like?
A very deliberately unimpressed 17-year-old girl that likes to show off, make fun of people, sit back, usually leaned up against a wall or a doorway with her arms crossed, just observing the world.
You literally made a female version of Dre.
Or
Yeah.
herself? What are you talking about, of Dre?
Same thing. They're both the same.
It's a cat. Okay, and then
Different cat.
last on descriptions, Juliet.
Yes. She is 18 years old. She roughly is probably the shortest of the group. Roughly, around 5'5", 5'4", somewhere around that. She has long red hair. She has doe brown eyes. She has freckles, which is her most identifying feature. She has a lot of freckles on her face. Um, I want to say her sense of style is more comfortable rather than stylish, but she makes it work.
Yeah.
She likes wearing long sleeve sweaters during the cold seasons.
It's California. There's.
Yeah, she'll fair enough. She likes
Yeah.
wearing leggings, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like skin tight leggings that feel comfortable and tennis shoes, and her current top is, let's just say it's a short sleeve diamond print or like designer print shirt. I don't know.
Cool. Awesome. With that, the current consensus as I'm hearing it, is that the third option, the third dossier, is the one we're looking into first. So Alpha 5 will say, okay, Rangers, I have everything you need. And you need to go anywhere, I'll send you to that location. Just to be sure, law enforcement and others won't necessarily cooperate with us as we have no official jurisdiction, especially since you are new Rangers. But if you are as clever and resourceful as we believe you to be, you will figure out what's going on and, more importantly, why here in Angel Grove. If you have any questions, need information, require forensic scans on evidence you find, or if you need to be teleported to a new location, I'm only a communicator call away. I almost forgot. Above all, don't forget the Power Ranger directive. First, never use your power for personal gain. Zordon in that moment kind of glares at Vanessa. The most likely culprit. Second, never escalate a battle unless your enemy forces you to. And finally, third, keep your identity secret. You must never reveal your identity ever. Okay, Rangers, let's go. And he'll hit a button and you'll all become beams of light that is like just kind of weirdly rotoscoped on the screen. And then shoop. Because even though we're in modernity, we're
Before
not
he does
changing
that,
the production costs.
God no.
Sorry, what did you
before he
say?
does hit that button, Juliet will say, "Thank you. You're a big help."
Oh. And he'll do like one of poof bam.
Someone's nice to me.
Someone was nice to me. I can die happy. Alpha 5 is supposed to be trumped under food. Area 3. So, to double make sure, the investigation location, do you wish to go to the site of where it happened, or do you want to go and learn more about her in particular?
Where it happened.
Got it. So,
Where would we go about to learn where or who she was?
yeah, yeah.
How are you?
Her apartment?
I thought she was like a high schooler.
She's
It
a
says
High school
University
student.
of
University College.
California,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
so
Oh,
probably a dorm rather than an apartment.
Well, someone said the location of. Um,
Yeah.
no, that's fine.
okay. So handouts are being goofy in Roll20, so I posted it in Discord just as a notifier. But basically, you go to a picturesque beach. It's the middle of the week, so there aren't a bunch of people out and about, but there are still some people out and about. And you appear like probably behind some like shower stalls and are able to kind of like come out into the world as if you didn't just teleport here. Um, and
So that way we don't have to pay for teleportation special effects.
Right, exactly. Thank you. We just do a very quick little shot of like a couple of five colored lights, and then that's it.
Very affordable then in
Very,
the secret.
very affordable. So, her, you would know that yesterday she was taken. Pomeranian purse dog Clementine was taken with her, and her BFF Wendy Yee um, is was hanging out with her and doing social media stuff. Um, so, um, as you arrive here, a couple of things that I would say would be kind of easy enough to figure. Based on what you would have gathered information-wise, you'd know that Wendy Yi, as I mentioned, she kind of skipped yesterday for hanging out with Lilin. But she has a job on the beach. So you have an idea of where she's located in relation to the spot. Um, and you'd also kind of have an idea of where to start looking from where she was very much last seen and where her phone was picked up. So
That's where we go.
go ahead and make an
Where her
alertness skill check, Kate.
You're gonna have to remind me what I'm doing.
Sure. So if you look at your character sheet, you'll see that there are big blue buttons as long as you're not in edit mode. Underneath smarts, the very first blue button should be alertness.
Difficulty?
Difficulty on this is 10. No edge, no hang up. Or,
No passing.
yeah. So
Ooh.
you kind of like, standoffishly as you kind of look at the situation. It's not immediately apparent. So based on your character's like attitude thus far, I'm assuming it's kind of like it's not that I can't find it and I'm sad about that. It's more of like I don't even care, you know.
Yeah.
But I forget it because
I
kids
don't
show.
see anything.
Right.
I would like
May
to
I
look
give it a try?
around.
Oh,
Oh, go ahead.
sorry. Go ahead.
My apologies.
Uh-huh.
No, you got it. Go for
May
it.
I give it a try?
Yeah. If you want to lurk around as well. So for repeated checks, it's going to go up. The first one was kind of like the initiator. So when you roll difficulty 11 for alertness.
Skill shift, no change.
And
11 difficulty.
yep, if you want to work together, I think there are features that some of you might have that will allow for skill shifts. But if you're just helping someone out, it'll skill shift 1. So also
Oh,
kind
I
of
also failed.
there's this kind of like I don't know, it's just like a big open bunch of sand. There are a couple of buildings over there on like the boardwalk, and there's some people, and you're kind of near to where it happened, and it just doesn't immediately feel like there's anything worth tracking or noticing here. It's disparaging to be sure. Definitely, the only thing that you're kind of thinking about is like, oh, well, maybe we should talk to Wendy Yee. But before that happens, does anybody else want to try and look for like, any signs of
I don't want to look for the signs of her. I want to take out my phone and, as a popular kid, try to find the best looking place to record a social media
yeah.
post.
So
Like actually trying to get in her shoes.
there's like a little bike path on that image that I sent you, and I'm gonna show to the world. Um, there is like a little bike path. It looks like a road, but these kind of beach setups, they're more for bikes, rollerblades, people walking, etc. And you come over to it. There's like this beautiful palm tree, picturesque view of the boardwalk and the pier, and you can see the water and also the sand. And there's this trash can, like right near where you're located, and sitting inside of it completely empty besides, like with very scant trash at the bottom. But there is a cardboard cutout of a Pomeranian wearing a tutu. And it appears somebody's trash of like an ice cream was tossed and is kind of on it.
Hey guys, looks like our friend here has some enemies that don't like dogs. As I show them the cardboard cutout
Do you pull it out?
with the ice cream on it. Yeah, I do with the ice cream on it. Yeah.
Do you flick the ice cream off of it?
No, it
I'll
just
kind of
slowly melts onto
yeah.
the hand.
As I
Oh,
like,
oh,
oh man.
So, you are shown a cardboard cutout. Um, if you have technology, as if you'd like to, you can make a technology roll, or I'll allow you to make an investigation roll. I think these are the two options I like.
Is this grid tech
Um,
or engineering?
I
I
think
don't see
it would be.
investigation as a thing.
Yeah, I don't see investigation, buddy.
alertness,
I don't either.
alertness subcategory investigation. Sorry. I would say that yeah, grid tech. It would be grid tech.
I'm annoyed.
Oh,
Why
cool.
is he picking up trash?
Difficulty?
Difficulty on this one is 15.
Ooh.
Alertness also 15.
Alertness is 15 as well. Yeah.
Damn.
We're
Okay.
doing
Oh,
great.
so close.
Did
Yeah,
Chris
we
touch
are
all of our
not.
dice?
Do you reach out for
I
advice?
logged in.
One
Yeah, I
man's
don't-
trash.
Is another man's trip.
So Alex,
I guess I can try. I mean,
Chris, you're gonna be the winner.
we're still doing alertness, right?
yeah.
I definitely can't do
Unless you know
technology.
technology.
So Alex, I will say with that roll, you're not going to get precisely it, but the image displayed on the piece of cardboard that was shown to you is photorealistic. Like it's 100% like it's like a photo has been put onto the board. It is so clear and crisp, an image of a dog. It's almost like as you look at it closer, you can see the hairs. Like you can see the individual hairs. It's like perfect fidelity. Um,
Man,
Knew
with
that was gonna
goodness
happen.
me.
with that, what were you looking at specifically with that alertness investigation? Just in general, okay.
He's holding the cardboard
Yeah, I'm
cutout.
holding the cardboard cutout.
You kind of look down at it, and like the ice cream cone like falls off. And yeah, it looks like the size of it is interesting because when you picked it up, you were expecting it to be cardboard, and you've been like lugging it around, but you're so buff sometimes you don't even notice. You don't even pay attention. But
Right.
this weighs a bit more than cardboard ought to. It weighs like a pretty good solid like pound or two. Like it's got a good weight to it. And then the front has an image, and the back has an image as well, and it's the dog's butt. So it's one side is dog, other side is dog butt.
Guys, I think this girl's trying to trick people into making her think that she actually has a real dog when she's just using cutouts.
Alex
It's
just
trickery.
ignores that and pulls out his wrist communicator. Alpha, I think we need a forensic scan on this cardboard cutout.
Lay it out on the sand, Alex.
He like gestures to
Yeah.
Chance.
You do, and you kind of like it's set out, and you kind of hold your wrist communicator a distance away. There's like a little bit of a flash of light over the top of it, and says, "Oh, it looks like you found Clementine. Good job."
Wait a minute, that is Clementine?
That's what I just scanned.
So the dog was turned into
You
cardboard?
you hear over the wrist communicator in the background. Check the scan again, Alpha 5. I think you missed something. Oh no! Aye.
Yeah,
It's-
Alpha, do you have a live feed? I'm gonna turn it for him.
He says, this is so strange. It appears to be too thin. But yeah, according to his scan, the cute doggy scan is a Pomeranian groomed wearing a bedazzled tutu. And according to the scan, that cardboard cutout is a dog. And looking at it too, if somebody else wants to make another alertness check, this one's or animal handling as well.
Ooh, I got that.
Yeah, roll animal handling.
Difficulty 10.
Difficulty is 10. Yeah, for the animal handling.
Ooh, I won that one.
So first glance, Pomeranians just look happy. Like they're stupidly happy looking dogs, right? Like I think everybody agrees that that's the case.
Oh, wow.
But you would notice with those checks, the two of you would notice that it doesn't look happy. It kind of looks like it's snarling a bit, like it's angry or scared.
Who or whatever turned this dog into what it is now? it was clearly trying to protect something or itself, but from what?
Probably whatever made it
Into cards.
into what it is.
Into a big head.
I mean,
A
fair
fat head.
enough.
Hey, is it windy out?
No, it's there's like a
Cool,
nice
good.
cool breeze, but you don't think it's gonna like take a 2 pound weighing cardboard cutout and fling it to the sea.
No, he said Wendy was at work.
Oh
We
my
gotta check in with her
God,
too.
that was
Uh,
really good.
That was great.
Alpha, Alpha
I
for safekeeping.
just threw a pun
would
out. Go ahead.
would you want to hold on to this bookmark here?
Oh, okay, I can do further scans here at the command center. And then you'd see it kind of disappear in kind of like a, you're holding it, so it disappear in like a black color and disappear as Alpha uses your morphing coin as the signal for it to teleport.
I don't want it to anything to
Looks
happen
like
to the
somebody's
dog.
walking home.
Anything further?
Oh my God, is this gonna be a battle of the puns and the one-liners? Is that what's gonna happen between the Chodies?
I have a thing called quips and one-liners.
But
Okay,
well,
I'm
yeah,
allowed.
well, no, you do fine, but in character as well. Oh yeah, that's great. Treading on people's shoes there. But looking at the situation, so Clementine appears to have been kind of um, taken out there, and I would say Chody gained a story point. Um, yeah,
What does that do?
Yeah,
uh,
what do those
waiting
do?
for somebody.
they're kind of like luck points, I guess, or it's basically kind of a situation where if like you feel like it's story focused and you want to re-roll something, you can kind of gain. Yeah, I don't remember what page it's on description wise, but it's in there. Okay.
The
Anything
cat sat on it.
anything anybody else wants to check out?
I think somebody should keep digging in that trash can, make sure there's nothing else in there.
I can do that.
It was visibly empty, wasn't it?
I'm still gonna suggest it.
Just a dog and an ice cream.
Yeah, it's one of those basket ones that you can clearly see through, but
Still gonna suggest it.
go look.
If
I will.
Still follow through with it. I love that. The commitment is beautiful.
commitment to the bit, we love to see it.
We
Is
do.
there was a joke or pun rather that was made about Wendy? Are we wanting to go and see if she's at work or because it's like afternoon time, I think. Um, does anybody want to do that, or do we want to move on to another spot?
I mean,
Yeah,
it'd
we
be pretty
should
quick
check
if we
in.
just drive through.
Yeah. Wait, what? Wait, are you summoning a car that you have?
I wish. I was just making another joke.
Oh, I don't.
Wendy's. Sir, this is a Wendy's.
Sir, this is a Wendy.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Did Wendy
Anyway.
fly off to Neverland?
So when you get there, the people kind of at the front, like they're kind of, they see groups like you kind of wandering about the beach all the time. But they give you the whole treatment. They sell juice freezes and like ice creams and stuff. It's probably the case the ice cream was branded. The one that was on the dog was branded with this logo. Um, and yeah, um, if you ask about Wendy, which I assume you're doing, it'll be state that she hasn't been in since yesterday. And from what you can tell, that's before the incident. So it's probably the case that these girls walking around the beach probably stopped in, work, probably got a discount, grabbed something, a sweet treat or what have you. Who knows? Maybe even the ice
And
cream
threw
from
it threw
on
it on the dog.
on the yeah. I was gonna say maybe even that ice cream is the very same. But yeah, she appears to have not been seen since then. Uh, You
So
would
her last point of contact was
the police
making the
report.
police report. Okay.
Yeah.
Juliet will ask, do you know any of Wendy's frequent spots? Any places she likes to go to where we can find her?
Well, I can't really give out any personal information because I mean, we do have a '90s esque mentality, but man, that would be crazy if a person you were working with just gave out your personal information to some random strangers.
In
No,
the
no,
90s,
no,
it would have
no,
happened.
no.
In the '90s, it would have happened,
Nowadays, it would not.
especially in this cartoon show. So I'm going to recant what I just said, and they tell you when to use address and phone number.
Yeah, we're living in a
Thanks.
very '90s
Yeah,
current age.
like what are they going to do? It's not going to be harmful or anything because everybody's okay. I love the '90s. They were great.
Nothing bad happened to kids in the '90s.
Not one time. Not in shows.
No.
Like this one. So
Wandering down railroad tracks.
God, did
My
you just make a stand?
God. Dude.
Did you guys not play on railroad tracks when you were
No,
kids?
Did
I
you
thought he
guys
was
not?
referencing. I thought you were referencing
No, it wasn't a Stand By Me. We did that when we were kids.
Okay,
The
fair.
thing.
God.
Yeah,
Um,
guys.
so
Both things are true.
what you would know from the information that you gathered from the people there is that she has a MyFace social media account. And you could check
What
that if.
song's playing when you log into it?
Great question. When you get to it, it is. Oh God, what's the name of it? Love
Everyone knows it's Wendy's.
songs about Wendy popular in the '90s. Go random bullshit. Um, Unfortunately, not a very popular name when it comes to singing. Um, so it's the Wendy's Hot Drinks Training song, um,
Oh my God.
which is from the
This girl's
'90s.
weird.
Maybe, maybe she just really likes it and it's really funny to her. Um, so, um, you know her address, you know her MyFace social media account, um, and you have her phone number. So, how would you like to proceed?
I'll look through her social media page and see if there's anything interesting that might tell us her whereabouts today.
Give me an alertness or a computer skills check. And if you have investigation or insight for uh, focus on in alertness, then you can roll it with focus or whatever it's called. The one thing. The specialization. Sorry, my brain.
Difficulty?
Difficulty is going to be. Which one are you doing?
Just
Computer skill or
alertness.
alertness? It's going to be difficulty 15. Awesome.
I'm
So
really good at stalking people on social media.
I really hope that's
Can't
not
help it.
actually a part of the role playing from your saying it was your son.
It's
But
the '90s, John. It's fine.
it's not.
What's she gonna do?
Right. It's totally okay.
Teenage girls have never done anything wrong either.
Oh my
It states obviously the song playing in the background is as mentioned the Wendy's hot drinks training video song, and her last post reads, "Hi guys, okay, so my parents are totally freaking out and they're like taking away my phone, so I'll see you when I see you. Love you all, mean it. Hashtag not fair."
She's probably at home, guys.
Below that above post is a video that Wendy recorded from the beach at the time of the kidnapping. In the video, Wendy is talking directly to the camera in the foreground, but in the background, a clown and a mime can clearly be seen approaching Zin Lulin. They talk to her, do a little dance, then do something, after which the clown picks her up. The mime then picks up an oddly shaped object, walks it over to the trash can, and dumps it. They both then pop out of existence carrying a seemingly flattened Zin Lulin.
Are we still at the restaurant
I,
while we're looking these up?
I assume so, yeah. You didn't say you were shifting scenes or teleporting anywhere.
Yeah. She's just looking it up on her phone. Well, because the guy told her like, oh, you can find her here. This is her home address.
Yeah, and
Here's a
immediately it
list of
was like,
her closest friends.
and he's like, here's the song, and he starts like, yeah, getting it, and then he goes back to his radio and turns it on the overhead, so it's just the training video music.
Yeah. Hey, do you recognize this clown?
I don't recognize that clown. No, I think I saw him around yesterday, but like, kind of stayed outside and just walked past here.
You didn't see where I went.
No,
This happened a lot for you.
what weird people on the beach? Yeah, all the
A
time.
clown.
Even in the '90s, there are weird people. In Angel Grove, the '90s, there are weird people who end up on the beach. Clowns, uh, servicemen, um,
What about this French clown?
big.
That one ought to stick out.
Well,
The
now
mime.
the Mimi.
The
Um,
dossier.
you get edge on your next check,
Oh.
whatever it is. You have edge. Just enjoy that.
That's our super villain.
The dossier. It's a French clown named
I was gonna call him the scrapbooker, but dossier works better.
Le Dossier. So good. But um, you would kind of get the vibe that there's a lot of crazy stuff that goes on the beach. There's probably very brightly dressed individuals outside right now, rollerblading right in that scene past the area, who to maybe the I don't know, less like the people who are more judgmental. Zordon's like head in the clouds is glaring down at Vanessa, but like might be judgmental and think people who dress in these colors probably look like clowns anyways. So like yeah, the guys in this
Accurate.
the guys in the restaurant are similarly minded and judgmental of people because I mean there were bullies in the '90s, but yeah, it just seems like they wouldn't have cared about clowns. It's not so crazy a circumstance that it would have blown them out of their you know socks or
Can
anything.
we like send this video to Alpha
Yeah,
and
so
ask if he has any information on a clown in Rita Repulsa's
you kind of do the
uh
risk communicator, kind of mention it, and then you can kind of see the phone, whoever had it, and like search it up. Kind of does like a quick, morphin grid thing, and the information's brought up. And you hear Alpha on the other side kind of go, yeah, I'll do a forensic study of this frame by frame. Um, you're gonna
You're a
give.
good man, Alpha.
I'm not a man. I'm actually just a robot.
You're one of the best.
Ay, 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 you're so sweet. Thank you, Casey. I can die happy. Um,
Robosexuals.
robosexuals. Do you wish to try and call Wendy or go to her house? That's kind of weird, right? Um, the calling might be the calling might be fine, but like going to the house might be strange.
It's
We don't
2020X.
Yeah,
Nobody's gonna answer a random phone call.
that too. But we also don't want to expose ourselves as
it's true.
strangers, right?
Yeah,
And
Right.
we're not being too far forward in our investigation that
so far,
that's what I'm saying.
I agree.
I think we have a lead with the clown and mime situation.
Yeah.
Maybe look for correlation if there's other such uh flat Stanley type.
Maybe the mime and the clown are involved with the other disappearances as well.
Yeah, you want to go investigate the other locations?
Yes, please.
Okay, so Area 2 is the University of California, Angel Grove, which I assume is where you guys go. And then, unless you want to be high schoolers, so we can do that too, but probably closer to college age. And then Area 1 was the high school. High school,
Letterman's jacket. I'm in high schooler.
yeah,
I think I'm
senior.
a high schooler.
Yeah, seniors. Okay, cool, cool, cool.
Hmm.
I was held back a year. I'm 19, but
Yeah. So,
I got skipped up a year and I'm 17.
Hey.
oh, look at you doing what happened with the other. Aw, you. That's. You smarties always skipping classes. That's like the trope, right? So, high school or college?
I vote high school.
What do you think? Yes,
I
high
think
school.
high school.
High school? High school? Cool, cool, cool. You teleport, and since you are. You go here, you know where the student council meeting room is. Room 19B. Easy enough for you to get
Does
there.
anybody here in student council?
Great question.
Alex.
Oh no, nobody would vote for me.
I they
I
would
could
vote
be
for
in student
me.
council.
Yeah, I could see the Pink Ranger and the Red Ranger being in student council for sure.
Yeah.
Easy. Cool, cool, cool.
So
So
you guys
Do
should be
we?
able to tell us if there's
Yeah.
anything out of place in this room.
exactly
Yeah.
right.
Do we know Maya?
Maya, is someone that you would know. I would say that Maya is like probably not like so like in Power Rangers everybody's friends, right? But like the tertiary and beyond like friends are just like they don't have a lot of story.
Background character.
There's yeah, exactly right. Maya is
Sophomores, you would not, as a popular senior, you would know who she is, but you're not really paying
you
attention.
tolerate their presence in student council, but outside of that, you're focused on sport.
A real Minkus type.
I feel
Wow.
like
Nice.
I'm glad a couple of us got that.
Real
Hold on.
maintenance type. Love
Lunar,
that.
Lunar, sorry, what was that?
Sorry,
It's
I
okay.
didn't mean to talk over him.
No, it's not that you're talking over. It's just that, like, yeah, when I don't know if it's something about it's probably the laptop mic, to be honest, but it's totally fine. I just want to make sure that we hear what you said, because I think it's important. Say what you said.
I will check my microphone settings. My apologies.
It's okay.
You're good.
It's also that some of us
Oh my
don't
God.
shut up. So
Yeah, some of us don't shut up.
got that problem.
I think I've set your volume.
We're the assholes, the three of us. We're the fucking
That's very
problem.
very true.
Right,
We are
okay.
men and we just
I
dominate the
look for
conversation.
opportunities. to
They're doing it
occupy
right
silence.
now. So,
It's a lot of
Called
fun for me. It's very
demonstrating.
important that I'm heard.
Lunar, do you have anything? Because I thought I heard you say something pretty astute, and I just want to make sure that we cover it.
I was saying that I feel like Julia would try to befriend Maya,
hmm Yeah,
and I feel like she would know her a bit well, know her more than a Red Ranger would.
Yeah, I would say based on the kind part, like that is 100% true. It's certainly the case that she would have been more like friendly with Maya. And what you would know
Yeah.
of her is she's kind of I mean, she's kind of like her own person, but she's also very self-motivated and focused. Like she's not too dissimilar from you with dance, but she does kind of different activities. Like it's
Okay.
stated, I think in the notifications, she's very kind of focused on her tasks. And yeah, even with her kind of disappearing in and around the school, nobody seemed to notice. Where like it seems like the other two, it kind of was a bit more noticed. She is 100% like a bookworm,
Wallflower.
wallflower type that's focused on school. She's very amicable when it comes to conversation, but she's not the type that like if you're like, yeah, let's go to the juice bar and do like some dancing there, she'd probably be like, I'm really busy. I've got to study for this quiz or something lame like that. 'Cause she's a loser. No, just kidding.
So it's
Yeah.
probably more like it feels like somebody's missing in the student council room. I wonder who it is.
Yeah, and then like it would be like that. If you guys went to student council today and weren't busy doing ranger training, you guys would have noticed that somebody was missing, and then would have finally. It probably would have been honestly. It probably would have been Juliet who was like, Maya, where's Maya? Maya,
Yeah.
who's Maya? Chance would say, oh, right,
Get a Maya?
background character, important
Part
now.
of the student council.
Yeah, pay attention, take notes. Um, so. You arrive at the school, but you arrive a distance away, and again, it's later in the day. And you would know, again, it's easy to kind of get into school after classes without issue, especially since you're in the student council. It would be hard for you to kind of get there because most student council meetings happen after class. And you would know that they're not meeting today. because you would have invited, and you probably wouldn't have asked to do ranger training today. So, um, for
Did
what?
we ask to do ranger training?
Well, you would have scheduled it. Like, it's got to be scheduled, you know? They can't just take young children and put them in a boot camp to become super powered, effectively immortal, like, cops. That's
Zordon
not.
is very agreeable.
That's exactly what they did in the show.
No, no, no. They did it on a weekend. They didn't. You guys got
We
introduced.
definitely saw it
You
just the other
you
day.
got taken to
Episode
the
1.
command center, and it was definitely during a weekend, right? Like, I'm not crazy. It felt weekendy. I also just watched it recently just to get ready. So
Every day of that show looks
it's
like
a
a Saturday
weekend.
afternoon.
School
I
happens.
know
It's great. School happens off camera, unless it's important to the plot. Then it is on camera. Otherwise, who cares? Um, so
But usually only in the hallways.
yeah, fair
Okay, so
lockers.
we are in the room.
So
We
you are
looking
in the
around
school.
to see
You are
what we got.
moving to the room. Very few students are kind of present or left. There are posters for school events all over the walls. The police have already come through here, and it sounds like they've gone through the place, and that's fine. Um, the room itself has 25 desks that are nearly empty, save for a few stray papers and some pens that have been kind of left behind on desks. An ordinary classroom, as you understand it. There's nothing to kind of note that's super important here. But just outside, um, you would see that there are like a lot more posters around the student council area. Some of them probably posters you put up. I would like for the two student council members to make an alertness check with edge, and then the non-student council members to make an alertness check with no edge, unless you're Zach, because you get edge because of the thing you just did, which was funny, and I'm giving it to you.
I'm just using
Difficulty.
it now.
Mhm. So for specialization,
Difficulty?
Sorry, specialization. There's no specialization I have listed for alertness on this one, and the difficulty for everyone is 11.
gotcha. Under submit.
E.
I did not notice anything.
Okay,
And then
edge, yes. Okay,
ooh,
so
very nice.
the area has been filled with high school kids several times since yesterday. It's a classroom in a high school, so the floors have been swept and trash has been emptied. There are the posters on the walls. Most are relating to different after-school activities, clubs, etc. This is stuff that you've put up, but for you two and just you two, um, the 11 will kind of note that like it does look like they've been adjusted, and you two definitely notice that, and Alex kind of goes, "Huh, weird." And the main thing that the two of you notice is there's a cardboard cutout, life-sized, thick poster board of a teenage boy in front of the other posters.
I'm gonna take a look.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if the same thing happened to the dog happened to this boy.
Okay. The cardboard standee, upon closer inspection, you will see that the cardboard standee is not attached to the wall. It's just leaning against it. If you touch it, you're surprised at how heavy it is. It weighs a good amount, like much heavier than the Pomeranian. Um, I would say about 45 pounds. It
Oh
is,
yeah, I can't lift.
yeah. Well, you kind of it's like jostle it, do like one of the slide moves when you're moving like a shelf or something. But everybody else is like
It falls over.
you see Chance come over and just kind of like yeah lifts it up no problem and just like doesn't even break a sweat, doesn't even have to flex. But you would see that the poster, this cardboard poster, does have a boy pictured face forward on the front and back on the back, just like the last one. The face of the cardboard cutout reveals surprise, and you can kind of see like a strong touch of fear It's unnervingly realistic. But I think you guys have already come to the conclusion that you understand how this works. Um,
Does
Mhm.
anybody know this boy?
no.
His parents evidently
Is
don't care about him
he
either.
also on the student council?
Um, Probably not. Based on the look of him, he looks like he might be a freshman. The hallway of the high school, I mean, it's just like, everywhere else. You got the posters all over the place. There are inspirational ones featuring a cat in a Power Ranger suit that says, climb and realize your dreams. Next to it, there's another poster that says, join the science club. And yeah, then also this boy who has been frozen into carb, cardboardite. And
You were
Get
getting
out
there.
of here.
You
thank,
were close.
thank you.
God
Um,
damn it.
and yeah, just kind of situated in a space that was kind of near a locker.
I'm gonna ask Alpha to take a look at this and keep an eye on him in case anything changes.
Yeah, he would say, "That's a living child. Oh no, they're also two-dimensional. Ay ay ay. We have to get to the bottom of this, Rangers." Um, do you wish to take it or send it back to the command center? The
I
invite him.
do, but I want to sort of tie a bandana because I'm a street kid.
Yeah.
I'm a tough guy. I'm gonna sort of blindfold the 2D kid
Oh, okay. So he
before
doesn't.
we send him away,
So he doesn't know.
just in case.
Sorry.
So
Oh
he
no,
doesn't.
I don't know if he's even conscious right now.
Yeah.
They appear frozen.
They do appear to be frozen. They're not moving in
Okay.
state. But
Even still.
yeah, it just in case because you were told to protect your identity. I like that. Smart. Um, I
Good
will.
idea.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I just said good idea.
Oh, good. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Um,
No, you're good.
the dork of the crew with technology, you would know that this has to be something kind of like external, right? Because it does say at this point, like you would kind of know that like there's no way they could have printed something this high resolution. Like even if this is unrelated to the Pomeranian, but obviously the scan told you it is a child, a human child. Um, and yeah, you have sent him back to the location on school campus. I mean, the only other thing you can think of that might be a place of interest for you here would be like the main office. There's Mr. Kaplan, who's the principal of Angel Grove, and you could check with him to see what he might know. You don't really need to check the computers because I think you've already come to the conclusion as to like what we're looking at here. Um, but if you feel like you might need computers for something, maybe getting information about Maya.
I
Um,
think we need to check with the principal or the office and see what freshman boys were missing from class today.
okay.
My first instinct was to probably have a chance to talk to Maya's mom since I'm kind of friends with Maya.
Yeah.
So maybe her mom would have more information
Okay. So
about how she went missing.
since we established a friendship there, Maya's mother is a single mother named Sophia, Miss Sophia Lopez. She works for a company that we're told about called Immersion Tech. Which is a famous leading edge tech company here in Angel Grove's Arc District. Um, and
Okay.
you have the information regarding Sophia and could get to her house or make a phone call that way. Yeah, either way would work. Um, then I want to, because again, you can split up. You don't have to stay as one tight unit. It's totally fine. You can teleport anywhere you want. Um, So I would say that if you're wanting to go to the Lopez household, is anybody
Mhm.
wanting to go to the Lopez household as well?
I'm going to the principal's office.
Principal's office is where we got Vanessa going. That was the next beat I was going to say. But for the boys, um, are we going with one of the ladies, or do we have plans of our own?
Since I'm on student council with him, I'll go with her
Okay, cool.
to the mom's house.
Even though you don't even remember Maya,
Nah,
but
It's all right.
you're like, I'm forming memories right now.
It's the right thing to do,
Yeah.
and it's what a student council popular kid would do,
Yeah, because like you are just a paladin, uh,
right?
a stand
Generous
up.
of you.
Yeah,
She kind of teases him with a smirk.
yeah. It's not like you're
We'll
rebellious
get it.
or anything. Which you're not,
Am
which
I
is good.
supposed to be
No,
rebellious?
no,
Am I
no, no,
wrong?
no, no.
Am I playing this wrong? Oh,
Zach's character
okay.
is rebellious.
I was like, wait a minute. I don't think I'm supposed to be rebellious.
You're doing great.
No,
You are
but
doing
I'm making
so.
fun of both of you.
Yeah, she is because she's an asshole. Uh,
Oh, hush, hush, hush.
I know, I know.
She'll
Laughing.
just
No, it worked.
It's fair. It's fair. Uh, she thinks I'm one too. So moving on to that then.
Accurate.
We got Alex and we've got Casey. Do you two have different plans, or do you want to move with one of the other two?
I'll go to the principal's office. I
Principals
feel
with
like
Vanessa?
I will be a helpful coolant in that conversation.
Fair. And then Casey. You can also do your own
He's
thing.
not going to the. He's not going to the
I'm,
principal's
I'm
office.
tempted. I'm tempted to go to the principal's office just for
Hey.
levity's sake.
Hey, Mr. Kaplan. How's it going, Mr.
You know what? I am
Kaplan?
going to the principal's office.
Then we will deal with the other
Right.
side first. When you go to Miss Lopez's house, you knock at the door, and she will come out. She's kind of very flustered, and it looks like she's wearing like work clothes, um, and looks like she might have just got back home from like a long shift at a restaurant or something to that effect. And she'll say, uh, hi, can I help you?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
No, it's not that late.
It's what the TV said back
Oh,
Sorry,
then. Sorry.
oh, I get you. That okay, because she doesn't know her kid. That's horrible, but
Yep.
also
Gotta
funny.
love,
Sorry.
gotta love
Sorry.
the PSA.
Yep.
Fucking
Sorry.
callback from the fucking 90s.
So
Old
good.
people.
Oh, I love it.
Um, she asks who you are, and you would tell her that you're the student council friends of her daughter.
And also the starting quarterback on the football team.
You impress her. She falls deeply in love with you. Because you said you were 18, right? Like, I don't want it to be weird. Okay, cool.
I don't know. Let's make it weird. No,
No, I don't want it to
no,
be.
I think it's 18. I think it's 18. I'm a
You make it
senior.
weird. I'm 32.
There
Still
you
a
go.
senior in high school. Hitting on everybody's moms.
I
Trying to get my
appreciate your out of the
GED.
box thinking. I really appreciate your out of the box thinking. I do want to make sure
He
that
also gets confused with substitute teacher.
the actors playing your characters are in their mid 20s. Okay, I just want to make sure that's clear too, right? Like at least their mid 20s. She would ask you in. She says she doesn't have much in the way to offer you, but she'll offer you a Coke. And she will state that she was taking a second job, but she just got fired. Um, she
I'm so
works.
sorry.
It's okay. I'm making a decent amount at my daytime job, but the hours are sometimes a bit um, confusing and hard to kind of work around, especially with a kid
Hmm,
growing up.
I can imagine.
Um, well, yeah. I'm assuming you're here. She's gone missing. I filed a police report, but do you have any information about what might have happened to her?
I'm afraid not. That's why we came to you. We were hoping you might have some information on like where she was. I mean, we know she was in the student council based on the police report,
Hmm.
but
Yeah,
do you know where she was headed at before after that?
um she was supposed to be headed right home. Usually I get done working at Immersion around about that time. I think she sometimes will get home about 20 minutes or so before me if the council meetings don't go long. But normally
Mhm.
about the same time we're arriving back home together, and then we work together to make dinner. Um, but yes, I just um, I have this very weird feeling. Um, it's just I've been working so much.
Was
This dog is
she,
still the thing I'm having on the screen. That's been hilarious to me. Um,
It's a good picture.
it's a good picture.
was she acting different, more different than normal
No,
that day when she went missing?
no. I mean, you probably saw her. I mean, if you attended a student council meeting or whatever, it it's fine. I mean, she was fine. She's been fine. She just, yeah. I mean, other than not liking where I work,
Where exactly are you working?
Emergent Tech. It's a little tech company. It's over in the Arc.
Why didn't she like you working there?
I don't know. It, she may not like the idea of the kind of weird hours. Um, she sometimes I work nights, which is very weird for office jobs. But sometimes I don't get any work for a couple of days. It's just a very complicated situation.
Did she have any best friends or people she hung out with a lot?
No, not really. Um, I guess she was talking to a young boy named Lewis.
Okay.
What's Lewis look like?
And she's about to describe it. I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna cut to the principal scene. And you guys are like, you come in. I'm gonna need your line one, like what your intro to the principal scene is. Like I need to hear, like how you're like coming up to the
I'm
principal.
gonna wait outside the oven.
Yep. Secretary will send the two that go in then, and Principal Kaplan will be like, "You here late." Secretary said she didn't understand what you were here for, but I'm always ready to meet with my students. So can you help me out? What's going on? And what are you doing here after hours?
We are just interested to know if maybe anybody was absent today, specifically from the freshman class. We would like to, reach out to them and make sure there's no issues and see how we can help them.
Well, I can't really give out that information. I understand that you had excuses today from your parents to be out of class today, but other than you and maybe a couple of others, again, I don't know if I want to. Go ahead and do me a favor, and before I kind of decide whether or not he's going to be helpful all the 90s, because he's a principal, and principals are usually not helpful. Um, I'm gonna say give me a persuasion roll. And if one of you wants to kind of, because actually, never mind. Alex is the secondary person. Probably not going to be much of help on persuading, unless you want to try for it. Like say something that would be inspiring for the persuasion set. Yeah.
He may have stepped away. He just took his
Did
camera down.
oh
I was instead of persuasion, I hoped that
oh
you picked up on the deception.
yeah, no, I grant you, but that you're trying to lie to him, but he's not looking for the reason.
Oh,
He's more or less looking for you to be kind of like willing to or able to pull stuff from him. Um, Deception
okay.
wise, I'm trying to think because it's not so much. Yeah, you know what? Go ahead and roll deception. Easier to say yes than to try and overthink it.
What
What's
is
the
the difficulty?
secretary's name?
It's Betty. Betty's this
Difficulty?
difficulty is going to be. He's a pretty perceptive guy. I'm gonna say a 13. Okay. So
Oh.
what is your line item for why you would need that information?
We are we we're building an outreach and we're just wanting to make sure that especially underclassmen are not falling through the cracks and we're trying to be helpful.
Big brother,
Me and
big
Nerd
sister.
Boy here.
Well, the only people who are missing from class today, some on excused absences, some for other reasons. Um, the
Unexcused absences are the only ones we're looking at. Those are more likely the ones to fall through the cracks.
Lewis Jennings has been absent since he was here yesterday, but today. I think we're actually pretty light and lax on it, and the only other person that was absent, I unfortunately can't talk about. There's a police investigation.
Okay.
I'm sure
Thank you.
you'll hear about that in the coming days as we are allowed to release more information about it to the student body, so nobody's afraid or scared or anything. But I do think that it's good of you to do an outreach situation here, and I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for taking the initiative. And kind of looks at Alex, teacher's pet style, and kind of gives him like a nod. Like he's pretty sure Vanessa's doing the talking, but Alex is the real heart of the two of you, right? Like Alex is so
Lex
cool.
nods back.
Because Alex is a cool kid. Vanessa, kind of mean.
I'm a good kid, not a cool kid.
Vanessa's probably a good kid too. She's just kind of mean. It's intimidating, even for Principal Chaplain.
And that's the way I like it.
That's the way I like it. Fear will keep them in line. Fear of this battle
Yeah,
station.
right. I get.
So the switch scene will go back to the other side. Lewis, I think his name's Lewis Jennings. So the scene kind of switches back to the student council with Ms. Lopez. I think he was sweet on her, but probably not gonna happen. Maya probably wouldn't even be able to notice.
Hmm. Do you happen to know what he looks like?
And
Like
then
hair color, eye
sorry,
color?
the description will be the boy in the picture, the boy in the cutout. It's 100% like if it's not that kid, Chance just pulled out the cutout. Did he look like this? No, you sent it back to the command center. But yeah,
But maybe he took a picture of the cutout before he sent it back.
sure.
No,
It would
Chance
not have
pulls out
been
a piece of
Chance.
paper and draws a stick figure. Did he look like this?
Hold
But like probably not flat.
Was he human? Was he
hold
human
on,
shaped?
hold on. Was he really thin?
Like not like from side to side, but from like back
Yeah,
to
front to
front.
back. Front to
Oh
back
my
thin.
This
goodness.
has been great. So yeah, the description from Miss Lopez concerning Lewis is one for one. If it's not the same kid, then you'd be confused.
Hmm. Thank you for any information you were able to give. We really appreciate it. We really hope that Maya comes home soon.
I'm so hopeful as well. Thank you for checking in, and if you hear anything, please just reach out to the Angel Grove Police Department. They're searching for her,
You are.
and yeah, just if you could do something nice for her at the student council meetings, that would be great.
One up.
Of
We
course.
find her. I'll score a touchdown for her in the next game.
As she is already smitten with Chance, she will of course swoon. Um,
Yes.
this is
Okay, lover boy, let's go.
And he dropped off.
very very cool. So Lewis Jennings.
Struts away.
And you two, the ones who went to the principal, do you have any other things that you want to talk to him about, or are you moving away from that combo?
Um, I would probably want to see if I could find a yearbook to see if that's the same kid, but I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure it is.
you lock in the same thing. Like there's a very quick scene of you opening up last year's yearbook, and he too just like uh why is my brain not? I can't even remember her name. It is Maya Lopez. I had to read it, but it was right there in my mind, and I just couldn't say it. But yeah, Maya Lopez and her apparently were they're in the same grade. They're both sophomores, but he is older than she is because she skipped the 8th grade. Like she went from 7th right to high school, I think. Or is that what it said?
Mhm.
Something like that. Close enough. And he apparently, according to Miss Lopez, Maya's mother, he was crushing on her. So he might have been waiting around at the student council meeting, waiting for it to end, to walk her home or something. And then he got pre-packed into a cardboard standee, and sometimes sometimes it'd be like that. Poor
I
kid.
come out. I come out of the principal's office and say, Casey, he wants to talk to you.
Right, I thought it was late already.
And if you say that close enough to the door being open, he'll say, "I certainly do not."
Aw.
Thought you were trying to do
Betty,
something good. Why are you bringing about
how's your
that?
mom and them? Everybody good?
Yeah. Why are you bringing around that reprobate? That scallywag. That hooligan. Um, all of the funny names that mean bad person, he uses them in that sentence. But yeah, if there's nothing else there, some of you are at the Lopez house. Some of you are still in the high school. Anything else at the high school you want to check out?
I'm good.
Okay.
You guys have anything?
I can't think of anything that we would need from here.
Yeah, the only other thing I can think of is, hey, roll another technology. This one's on computers for specialization, though, and I'm asking you, Alex, to do that.
Why, Alex?
Because Alex is a
Go me.
dork.
Do you even know how
I'm
to
looking
turn
at my
on a
zero
computer?
technology.
Sorry, I heard you say difficulty, and the answer to your question is 15.
Damn.
Ooh.
Alex forgot how to turn
Hey,
on his
hang
computer.
on, I'm sorry.
Pausing.
As a free action, I will use equip and speech and give him a plus shift, up 1 shift
Okay,
to the roll.
I'm going to let you do that, but I need you to tell me if that quip includes the words laser brain.
Laser
No,
brain.
it wouldn't have included
Are
laser
you
brain.
sure?
Why would it have been
Because it's
laser brain?
computer related. You can like, come on,
What
laser
exactly
brain.
is he trying to do?
Well,
Remind me what he's trying to do, and I'll give you a quip.
to use the computer to get information related to Maya and her records. And also Lewis Jennings and his records, and see if they're connected or something.
I wanted to call him Worldwide Wiener.
That's a good one. I do like it. Edge will up the dice.
That's really good.
What's your skill dice? A D6
Mine is
for technology?
a D6. Yeah.
Okay. So what I'm going to have you do is just go ahead and roll me D2. I don't want to have you re-roll the whole dice. So just /R space D2.
Make it possible.
Cool.
Oh,
15.
got it.
Ooh, heck yeah!
So you kind of go, I don't know, but I think I should go check out the computer lab. See what I can't find out about Maya
Again.
and her records. And so you kind of like, with the help of the quip, which again didn't include Laser Brain, but did include Worldwide Wiener, you managed to kind of go.
You just hear Alex really quietly as he's typing quickly. One of these nicknames gonna be the last one they say.
Oh my god!
Oh, this is gonna get dark
Whoa,
by the end of
holy
this.
shit! 90s.
Don't come to school tomorrow.
Don't do that. Don't do that. That's not
Am I
okay.
right?
God damn, America's fucked up. Why can't we go back to the 90s when everything was good? So upon success,
Remember Columbine and
you're able to no, we can't. So you're able to hack the computer, the school server, and access Maya's records, which you're able to kind of understand that Maya's obviously got excellent grades. You know her mom. You also know that her mom is an employee of Immersion Tech. And that seems to be very important. And it looks like the records are flagged because of that. You're able to kind of get the records as noted kind of carried over to Alpha 5 if you wish, and you will gain an edge on the next skill test that you make um, in relation to this information, um, so long as you're communicating with Alpha 5 regarding it.
Cool.
All right. Um, Anybody have anything else before we move to potentially the next beat? Okay. So then there's one more location present. There's also
Yep.
some cardboard standees that are at the command center. It does sound like, from what you can tell,
We should check in with Alpha, see if he's made any progress on figuring out how or who could have done this,
okay,
or who the clown might be.
yeah. Um,
My
Both of them.
the clown doesn't seem to kind
both
of
of
bring up. There's no real information regarding the clown, and your assumption at this point is the clown and the mime are probably connected, and they're probably in like an incognito form and are actually monsters that were created by or are in league with Rita Repulsa. Not an uncommon tactic, and certainly something that you would have been kind of keyed into. In that
Not
video,
uncommon tactic. It's the oldest trick in the book.
oldest trick in the
The
book. Dress up
clown
like a clown and a mime,
and turn people
turn
into
people into
tricky
cardboard
things.
standees.
Sneak into high schools and colleges.
Just
you
like
know?
just like me mama
like
used to
a-
make.
Those
Um,
rascals.
Rascallions. So you would kind of get a vibe that that's the case, but and especially from the video on Wendy's info, but Wendy missing is also a new kind of ripple in it, right? So there's one last location that you have that you can search, which would be the university. If you wish to all go there in together, you can teleport from multiple locations to the same place without issue. Okay. So you would know that Luca Franco disappeared here, and based on what you can tell temporally, she was the one that was taken the earliest, at around noon, like just before noon. The others were taken a few hours after noon. Um, when you teleport to this location, you appear in an alley behind the university architecture department, within eyesight of the courtyard, but like behind a dumpster. And then you would hear, "Aye, aye, Rangers. I have had to teleport you to a nearby alley. It seems that the area you wish to investigate is also the site of the UCAG job fair. Be careful, Rangers. Bring those kids home and find out what's going on." Click.
we will, Alpha.
I feel bad. He hears you say it, and you can hear him go, thank you, and then we'll hang up. The sprawling campus of the University of Angel Grove is buzzing with activity so far as you can see. The job fair of UCAG is in full swing with hundreds of students moving from booth to booth, out open air, interviewing and networking with prospective employees. It seems like you will be searching for a needle in a haystack with this. But
No, I
then
think we should probably go to that tech place if it's here.
yeah, you would spot what appears to be police tape, and beyond it, a couple of officers are interviewing students in the midst of the job fair. Um, you said you wanted to go where? That
I
company?
would walk, I would walk very bored, like over towards there, but not close enough that I could overhear anything, but not close enough that I'm gonna be asked questions.
Okay, very good. Cool, cool, cool. Anybody else have any like pointed directions that you want to go?
I'll go with Vanessa, just in case.
Okay,
Also
If
curious.
that's
to see
all right
what's
with
over
you.
there. Yeah.
okay. Um, Chance and Casey staying in the group or splitting off?
I would stay with the group.
Okay.
The
So
job fair?
yeah. Well, it sounds like again, just clarify, Kate. You are heading towards
The tech company that my
Emergence booth.
yeah,
Yeah.
that one.
Okay. And so there's the police booth, That's also possibly a point of interest. The one that looks like it has the tape around it. You could go to the library.
Alex will head to the one that's got the tape around it,
Okay.
where people are being questioned.
Okay. And then you'd also know that the library could be a point of interest because, again, it too has computers. And computers appear to be this game's version of I can find out whatever I want, which is
Where in
great.
the world is Carmen San Diego?
If we were looking for it, we could figure it out. It's in the library. But so you're heading to the police one by yourself. Does anybody want to go with Alex, split off from Vanessa? Last call.
I think Casey
Sure.
wants to
I'll
go
go.
to policeman.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be I'll be arrested.
You three are going to get arrested.
Yeah,
Okay.
buddy. Let's
So,
get arrested.
Vanessa and Chance, you two are walking over to the immersion booth. And from what you can see, it has kind of like that just, sleek, like I'm paying money for this kind of graphics. Like they got a graphic illustrator that is, made their symbol, which I don't have. But imagine it's super cool and sleek and it looks good. Very marketable. And yeah, it looks like it's in a section of the booths that's the art district. So you see other companies that are kind of you're familiar with, and then you see that there are two recruiters with big, like, "Hello, my name is" stickers on their blouse, and it says Esther and Madeline, and they are busy with some students, but they are kind of like working the crowd. There are quite a few people who have come over here because apparently this is like a cool place to work, but maybe not the coolest. They are working hard and doing their thing. Go ahead and do me a favor and make a either history or technology skill test.
Is
Any
history
specialization?
Where's
culture? Is
history?
that culture?
Oh wow, that's weird. Difficulty 13 history. I would say it's culture. Yeah, that's weird. The book is referencing a skill that does not exist.
Hmm.
Crazy.
Difficulty is 13.
Difficulty is 13.
Is there any specialization?
I wouldn't say history, I guess.
I mean history.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. History of technology.
I don't know
Skills
anything
check.
about it.
Does Okay, that means it automatically becomes a snag, right? It's not normal then.
Yeah, if you roll without the skill culture
Okay.
trained,
It's
it would have been snagged. Yeah.
Oh, good job.
Okay. So Alex, you're kind of like you've done your research, right? Like, I mean, you're a Power Ranger, but like that game's not going to last forever, or it can, depending on how cool a Power Ranger you are. If you look at the history of that, but maybe not. Maybe you come back a few decades later and you get into a season of like some cool ass ninja shit. But for now, you definitely are keeping your mind open and looking at different jobs in the tech sector, etc. And you're familiar with emergent tech, and you know that they are kind of seen as the crown jewel of tech in Angel Grove. Any science-based or engineering student would want to work there. It is the big to do. Basically, it's like a Google or what have you, but like they
Mhm.
they kind of are just like in a lot of different tech like industries and tech focuses. With that check as well, you would notice that they appear to have like a really cool like display and everything. But one thing stands out to you more than anything. There is a cardboard standee of a young college student kneeling with her bag on the ground. It is leaning against one of the job booth tents, kind of behind immersion tech stuff. And it's just hanging out there. But it does look, based on you having been to two other locations and finding standees like this before, it does look a lot like that.
Uh-oh.
And I'm the only one who noticed it.
Yeah, and Esther and that other Madeline are kind of like moving about the crowd. I would say Esther kind of gets your attention, and the group as a whole, and says, "Yeah, hey, are you interested in immersion? Like, what are you currently in majoring in?" Thinking you're college students because you look like college students. Well, actually, you look like 40-year-old. They're
Yeah,
25-year-old.
college students.
They don't look like teenagers. But yeah, the
Yeah.
point is she kind of asks like, what are you majoring in, and doesn't know that you're not college students.
What booth is this at? Is this at
The
the?
The
Emergent.
Okay.
technology
So
one that
did
Maya's.
we not split up, or did we all end up at this one?
You are not there. The only people who are there are the ones that came to the Emergent booth.
He
Okay.
came to the.
Because I thought
No, it
Zach
was
F and I
Chris.
were going to the police booth.
Oh, oh, I thought you said you were going to the Emergent booth. Sorry. Ignore everything, and I'm going to give all of the roles that Zach F just got to. It's just Chance and Vanessa.
She
Yeah.
said she came too.
Oh,
No, she
oh,
changed her mind.
Lunar,
Okay, my bad.
yeah,
Changed my mind. I'm at the library.
Juliet's going to the
Ah,
library. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So
Chance
that
Juliet.
realized all this stuff
I'm going to
about
pass over all of the smart information to the most likely person to have come to a very smart, educated idea on matters. So, Chance, you you know all that stuff.
What?
JK, it's Vanessa. We know it's Vanessa.
Okay,
I
I
was
was gonna
fucking
be like,
kidding. So
no.
all the things that I just told to him, they are actually for you.
I was gonna say I told you I was getting close enough to hear what was going on, but not to be asked any questions.
Sure, sure.
So I was
So
looking around.
she hasn't come to you yet because those people didn't exist. So what I'm saying is you saw what he would have saw had he been here. Since I've already given you that information, your character is the one who sees it, and then they come up to Chance, and will say the thing that I said that I thought was for someone else, but not you.
How old do Esther and Martha look?
Probably in their mid 20s, but like they definitely like wear like very like classy looking business attire, which makes them look more like mature. So like pencil skirt, like they got like this cool outfits. Like
They're not 60-year-olds like
yeah,
their names suggest.
they are not 60-year-olds like their
Okay.
names suggest. Correct. They are instead 28-ish, like high 20s, and they look like they're probably the two most socially like approachable individuals that they had at Emergent, and they sent them down here to do the fair. But yeah, Chance,
Well,
walk over to you.
while they're talking to him,
Yeah,
I'm gonna look closer at the cardboard cutout.
you move around over to that area, trying to kind of like keep unseen. This is going to be a stealth check or a streetwise check.
As she's doing this, while she's talking to them,
Infiltration. Sorry.
You're
I'm going to
talking
be.
to them. They're talking to you.
I know I'm talking to them while you are doing that, trying to keep their attention. And they ask me a question as I'm talking. I kind of like have my hand and like rub my abs a little bit and like talking and just trying to keep their attention off her while she's doing
I
that
see what
stuff.
you're saying. You're trying to use your just, awesome, masculine, athletic
And it
form.
doesn't have to work.
Beefcake.
It's just he thinks
Sure,
that.
sure, sure, sure.
He believes
I
in himself
think
like that.
I think it's distracting enough in any direction. Like no matter what the mentality is, it is certainly something that is not going to allow me to not notice it and focus on it a bit. I'm gonna
Yep.
say that you're gonna grant edge, and I'm gonna say, or not edge. You're gonna grant two shifts to Vanessa. So Vanessa, go ahead and make either an infiltration check with stealth as a uh, specialization, or streetwise, and you shift it twice. So whatever it says that option, shift up to.
So +2.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. And what's the difficulty?
Difficulty on this is going to be a 18. It's the highest difficulty one we've done so far.
Jeez.
Yeah.
And I don't get edge.
No edge.
I just get the shift.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Look
I
at
got it.
that.
Got it.
Hell yeah. So, you are kind of like very kind of aware of the scene. People are talking, but people are kind of maneuvering, and you're wanting to get between these kind of booth area tents and kind of get to that standee, right? Like get a closer look at it. And you kind of do a maneuver where you're kind of like making sure like groups are kind of like connecting, talking, and like not paying attention to you, and you're able to kind of move in such a way that like attention is drawn away from you in all regards, and you manage to get to the standee. Once you have attained presence with the standee, what would you like to do?
Um, to life size, so it's not like I'm gonna be able to pick it up
Yeah, and when
and.
you actually do kind of test it, like it does appear to have the same issue that the other standees have seemed to present, except this one is the heaviest one thus far. This one appears to weigh about 54 pounds.
I don't think that would be a problem.
Classic.
Okay. Also, no one's looking at you right now. Your streetwise was so good, you could probably get away with like a quick, like, Alpha, Alpha, I need your help, and like try and teleport it right away.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Okay, I want to hear you talk to Alpha 5.
Alpha 5.
Yes, what is it, Vanessa?
I need you to beam this up, Scotty.
Okay, oakley dokley. And he'll zip it away. It disappears in a color of like yellowish light, which chance as you are kind of like showing your abdominals and kind of talking to these ladies about immersion, which you've come to learn does all sorts of technologies that have to do with like printing capabilities and other cool technologies that have to do with like transference
That's
of
great.
media.
That's great. But I'm thinking about doing sports medicine to make sure that I go in this great football college career
And
and really work this.
as you're saying that sentence and you're kind of like locking in there, you see her kind of like do this and like get the risk communicator ready to teleport the standee. And it looks like just as it's about to flash, the Esther is about to turn her head over her shoulder and look back over her shoulder. What do you do in that immediate moment?
Oh
Lift
shoot!
up my shirt and crunch.
so like there's this pause and it's kind of like the
And
camera.
say, anybody got any cheese for this grater?
Okay,
Hey,
Oh my
Johnny
God.
Bravo. Jesus Christ.
the cheese line was
not
cheesy
there,
as
but I'm
fuck.
dying.
Also hammy as hell. So real quick, I am going to make you roll a deception roll, and just based on how over the top you went, I'm gonna give it edge because they're not gonna be able to not notice and try to like, what the fuck?
Is it deception or performance?
What is
You
this
know what?
child saying to me?
Perform.
You're gonna
No,
get
he looks like
escorted
a
off campus.
25-year-old. They think he's a college student.
Or persuasion?
Persuasion or a deception or performance.
Okay,
Any
so
of those.
since I have persuasion, I'm going to do persuasion.
Yeah,
since
that's the one I
that's
want then.
specialized.
That's the one I said. Yeah.
And you said no skill shift, but edge.
No skill shift, but edge.
What's difficulty?
Difficulty is going to be the same as hers.
18.
Yeah.
18. Good luck.
Okay.
Oh.
So yeah,
Heck
she's doing one of these, and just as the light is about to turn yellow, the standee is about to teleport to the command center. You're like, oh yeah, like lift up the shirt, and she's kind
Think
of like,
Armstrong from Full Metal Alchemist. It sparkles
And-
as he flexes.
and that Esther's just like her jaw kind of drops a bit, and the other old lady named Madeline will kind of like stare at you with kind of like a what the heck kind of look on her face, but like Esther seems to be kind of like absolutely gobsmacked by it. By the time that she does kind of capture herself, and she says, "Yeah, like medical technology or cheese grating," she kind of says that and like turns and looks back, and by that point, the Yellow Ranger has moved away from where the standee was, and she doesn't seem to notice it was missing. All right. Cut from
It's
your
okay,
group.
ladies. I get that a lot. And then
cut. Gotta go. Scene's over. Later. Or not. Who knows? I'm kind of busy with everything, like flexing. Deuces. Cutting to the others. So we'll do the library one because I think the police one's going to be the funniest. And again, a tall bar. The library. You enter into it. It's probably the case based on student council, everything that we've kind of learned about our friend Juliet here. That she's a bit of busybody and like someone who wants to kind of focus on her school as well. She's not stigmatized for it like our Alex. She doesn't come to school in like a librarian's outfit, um, but she definitely has similar kind of mannerisms, I would say. So when you kind of come into this place, you're familiar with it, and you're familiar with the library process, it's probably the case that you might have done some of your research here, because the library at high school closes when high school closes. The library at college does not. Um, so what I would say is that when you enter into it, you have computers and access to them. You can search for whatever you're looking for, and it will be a technology computer skill test to do so. What information do you think that you're looking for? Remembering that the individual who was taken here was Luca, and the last name I'm blanking on. It's right there. It's right there. Luca Franco.
I would politely ask Alex if he could look up Luca's records.
Oh, Luca, I think you went to the library by yourself.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
at
I
the
did.
police stand.
He's
Oh,
going to
okay,
the
okay,
cops.
fine.
But
I'll do it.
you
It's fine.
you
I can
do
do
have
it.
someone you could call and ask for help.
Alpha 5.
If you
Perfect.
if you call in and go Alpha 5, 1 second, hold on. You hear a boom. Oh my, not another one. Oh my gosh. And then, oh okay. Yeah, Miss Juliet, how can I help you? Hopefully you didn't find another victim.
Oh, so far no, but I was wondering if you could help me look up Luca Franco's
Franco?
rec-
Okay.
Franco? Yes,
Get to
Franco.
get to
Sorry.
one of the computers and I'll help you out. And you kind of move over to one of the computers and start kind of like going through the motions. Go ahead and make a technology skill test. I assume you don't have computers spec'd out for it, but because Alpha is helping, the
Correct.
difficulty is bottom tier. Like it's real low. 8 is the difficulty.
Okay. Alrighty.
You thought you
Skill shift, no change.
no change. It's going to be straight roll, difficulty 8.
Difficulty 8. Alrighty. And normal or
Normal.
edge?
Normal.
Okay. Oh
So
no!
you're spending a lot of
Rotten
time,
luck.
and I would think that the situation, and it's certainly one that is exacerbated by it being Alpha 5 on the other side of this risk communicator call. Um, you're trying to get direction at something that you feel should be easy enough to kind of handle, and Alpha 5 is like trying to help you, and he's doing his best. But it's just that he's not saying the things that you need to hear to work at the computer that you're at. Um, and I would say at that point, like there's, kind of like this, uh, you feel like you're maybe not the person to do it, and you would probably then at that point reach out to Alex to come help possibly do that. If that's the case, um, I'm going to pause that beat, and I've kind of got it temporally in my mind where it'll happen in the next part, which is going to be them going to the police booth. So you make it to the police booth. Police are interviewing people in an area. It seems that they're not interviewing people regarding the fair. It is genuinely that they are interviewing people regarding the disappearance.
Okay,
Um,
so this is not part of the actual job fair thing.
yeah, and you
Gotcha.
would see that the
Still fun. Still fun.
officers that are present, the they look familiar to you, but you don't think you've ever met them. The people who are watching this would see kind of a close-in zoom shot of a heavier set man asking questions of what appears to be like a juggler, an entertainer that was here at the job fair, and kind of like talking to him. And it kind of like flashes on this very familiar looking figure to the series of Power Rangers, and it shows his badge number and name, and it says Officer Bulkmeyer, and his scrawnier, slightly less, um, uh, looks very, very kind of just dorky, but like in a creepy way. Um, he's kind of there taking notes on his little like notepad, and it zooms in on his badge, and it says Skulovich. Both are listed as junior
Oh, you're
officers.
kidding me. Is this a play on words for skull and bones?
It's it's Bulk and Skull, who are the two bully kids from the original Power Rangers. They are now
Oh,
cops.
Bulk and Skull.
Even
Okay,
in
I
the
got one of the.
even in the '90s
Got one of
version,
the names right.
yeah, even in the '90s of reality, the bullies still become cops after high school.
Jeez.
They see you approach, and they'll say, "Good day, civilians." As you can see, we police are on the job. We are behind the yellow tape guarding the important area. Do you have any important things to report? If not, move along. Yeah, move along. And
Oh, what happened? Oh my God, what happened?
oh my God, what happened? They're both kind of like, huh? And they kind of look at each other, huh?
No, it's an important area. What is? Are
Well,
we
did
safe?
you
Am I
see
okay?
anything out of the ordinary?
No, but am I in danger?
What? No.
Oh,
As long as you stay
I'm
behind the
glad you're
tape.
here.
Otherwise, he pulls out his nightstick and he's like, yeah! And then Skulovich is like, oh, foo! And he's got handcuffs.
I don't want any trouble, officer. Please, I just want to make sure my brother and I were going to be okay.
Okay, so
Alex like gives him a confused look. You don't want to get in trouble?
did you say your brother?
Yeah.
He's your brother? Wait, who's your
Am
brother?
I on trial here?
No. Do you want to be?
No, sir.
Oh, okay. Well then,
I just want to
no.
understand what's happening and if we're in any kind of danger.
You're not, unless you want to
Oh,
be. And then like Skulovich seems to kind of let nod, but like is understanding that like saying that over and over again after what you're saying isn't making sense. And so he'll kind of look at you, and Skull will be like, "Did you see anything weird?"
no, I'm here about the job fair. I'm a sophomore here.
Yeah,
I thought you guys, I fancied myself. Maybe I work in the civil services. I could be a policeman like yourselves someday.
yeah,
But
maybe.
I didn't realize you guys weren't hiring.
Oh
You
well,
weren't part of the job fair.
we were gonna have a booth, but then and then Skull like looks like he's about to keep talking, and Bulk will kind of slug him on the shoulder. Ow! Kind of look at him. It's fine. And he looks at.
Oh, you must be the sergeant. I'm sorry, sir. I I was looking
You know what?
to see what it would take to work.
You're trying to get information out of them, and you're doing a very subtle job of it, and I like it. I want you to roll a persuasion check and or a deception check, your choice, however you want to play it, to get Skull to talk to you. But I want you to know that you have edge just based on the play that you're doing there. That's very top tier. So yeah, give me
Difficulty?
difficulty is going to be 11.
20.
Very, very good. So you would know
Woo!
that
320.
the statements are as follows. What they know. Luca Franco was some football. Luca Franco was disappeared. There hasn't been much in the leads regarding it, uh, other than his parents are very, very astute at kind of like, or very, very focused rather on kind of getting more information. Apparently, Luca Franco was some football scholarship guy, disappeared yesterday. Nobody saw what happened. The last place that he was seen, according to witnesses, is at the Emergent booth or Emigrant booth. Um, is it Emigrant or Emergent? It should be Emergent. Emigrant? It's weird.
Out of character because I wasn't fully grasping it. Was he the standee
No.
that was?
There was a girl
Oh, okay.
standing at the
No.
Emergent booth.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
kneeling down and looked like she was picking up a bag.
That's right. You did say it was a girl kneeling.
Yep. There's supposed to be entertainment at this fair, but they haven't seen any entertainment today. Yesterday there was a juggler, but there aren't even any rides. And it seems like Bulk is really annoyed about that. Um, Luca's mother works in finance, and his father is some bigwig over at Emigrant. Um, and yeah, the family details are on Skull's clipboard. It's not hard for Alex. It's not. It wouldn't be hard for Alex to kind of like do a little
Look.
peek.
Yeah.
Um, and they have seen a cardboard cutout of a girl, but have no idea if it's related to to a disappearance. Because apparently a second person has gone missing as well. Um, Skolovich was thinking about taking the standee home. Um, and yeah. Wait, hold on. They have seen a cardboard cutout of a girl, but have no idea. Is this the same standee? That's weirdly written, guys. Okay, yeah. I'm going to say that they'll basically point you to the same standee that has already been absconded with by the Yellow Ranger.
What standee?
That good, great question.
Yeah.
Never happened.
Know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't steal no standee. Um, Skull's reasons for taking it home would be presumably
Awkward.
awkward. It seems like Vulcan
No,
Skull.
you
That
never take a beer display home,
fair enough.
like a beer sign. It looks good. I don't know.
Yeah, okay. I'm with you. I'm with you. Um, but at that point,
Anybody's grandma had a cardboard cutout of Clint Eastwood. Was that it?
Girl tying her shoes.
It was John Wayne. I stole
Oh,
it
that
from
one.
her from my old youth group,
See?
and she put it
wild
behind
train
her
of
bed,
thought.
which was kind of weird.
So they said they were gonna have entertainment, but they didn't have no rides.
Yeah. About
We
that
got
moment,
plenty of space for rides here.
just as you're kind of breaking away from Bulk and Skull, the police officers, you would get a chime on your wrist communicator. Click it to answer, and Alex, you are being communicated with by Juliet. And Juliet, if you want me to paraphrase, is asking for assistance at the library.
Yes.
On my way. Casey, I gotta run.
Oh, all right. Well, be safe, officers. Thank you again, and please, best of luck. Be safe. Be
Yeah,
safe with your investigation, everything.
move
If there's
along.
Well,
anything
that's
I can
fine.
do,
I'll be right
please don't
back.
hesitate to ask.
I
Okay,
think the puppers.
no worries. But yeah, you would go towards where the sandy is, and you would find Chance and
Not me,
Vanessa.
because I rolled away.
Yeah, well, you would not see Vanessa until you see Vanessa, and then it's too late. But you make it to the library, Alex, and kind of pick up where she's kind of at. And after hearing what Alpha was saying, like, you're going to get edge on your role for technology, but it just feels like Alpha was doing some pretty lame brain stuff when talking to somebody and trying to get them to, engage in the search process correctly. So go ahead and make a technology, computers focused roll, and you have edge.
What's difficulty?
Difficulty is still going to be 15. And I'd say because she's helping, doesn't need it.
Got it.
I was,
Critical
I was gonna,
success.
yeah, I was gonna say go ahead and shift it one. But we're good. So you are looking up Luca Franco. That's what Juliet was looking into, and you can see that she has good grades, soccer scholarship, major in economics. We already had that information. Luca's mother is Andrea Franco, who is a financial analyst at Emergren. Luca's father is Professor Brando Franco, and he works for Immersion Tech as kind of like a higher tier researcher. All contact info and address for the Franco family is present. You can also attempt to access Zin Leland's information here, if you'd like to.
Yeah, I will.
Okay. She has grades that are a bit spotty on attendance, and her grades are kind of average. Um, she has a single father who is Mr. Jin Huang, who works for a company called Emigrant Tech. All contact info and address for the Zen family is present here as well.
I will download all of the files to the risk communicator and upload them to the grid.
Okay. Go ahead and roll this because you're taking you're hacking and taking this information from the database. Go ahead and make another technology check. You're going to have edge and upshift, or sorry, decline the difficulty from it's set 18, but because you are in communication with Alpha 5, even though I haven't made you talk to him yet, which I will do here in a second, um, the difficulty task will be lower, somewhere around 12.
And is this grid tech?
No, it's computer still.
Okay. You said how many shifts?
2. And then edge. Very easy, should be totally doable because of
Difficulty
the
again? Sorry.
12.
12, thank you.
Yeah. So you're able to do exactly that. Get the information to Alpha 5, Luca's records, and also Xin Leland's records. Seems like you've collected a decent amount of information. At this point, like, there's really not much else you can think to do at the location, but I'm hoping that you guys are catching on to a thread. I'm going to leave the table open to you, and also I'll let somebody, once Lunar gets back, explain to her what's gone on, where you're at narratively, and your table.
I might be lagging a little bit. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yep.
Okay. John sounded a little robot-y at the very end of that.
Sometimes it do be like that.
Okay.
That was Alpha 5. It's okay.
Ay, ay, ay!
That guy. So we have 3
Okay.
innocent stand-byers.
So
Dog, high school boy, and college girl.
Alex and Juliet are in the library.
At the moment, but probably heading back. I've gotten everything I can out of here, I believe.
And Chance and I and Casey are together.
I'm with
that- You went to the
I'm with
library?
Alex. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna tell Chance that we need to like go find everybody else. And we'll probably run into them on the risk
And watch.
communicator, evidently.
Yeah, you can just risk communicate anybody. And if somebody sees you using a risk communicator, because we're in the era of social media, they'll be like, "Wow, is that the new orange phone wristwatch?" Instead of Apple, I was trying to think of a different fruit. Come on, forget it.
Nope, this one's the watermelon one.
It's so much bigger than the apple.
It's needlessly huge. It's got seeds
My
in it.
sincerest apologies. I am
Totally.
back.
So the only thing you missed is that succeeded in getting the information regarding. I said you were going to do it, but I already went. I'll shut up.
No,
Go
go ahead.
ahead.
No. Keep
You're doing
going. I
great.
wasn't paying attention.
No, it's fine.
Done this before. You know?
The Luca saw her scholarship, good grades. Mother and father both work for Omegran Tech, the company, and also was able to
Okay.
pull Zin Leland's information, the girl who went to the beach and disappeared. And she also has a father who is single and works for Immigrant Tech.
I think I figured out a connection.
Hell yeah. So they were asking how are they going to get together. Do you guys want to just find a space to kind of like quiet away and then?
Yeah.
I don't.
Sure.
We might. I don't know. Do we need to find out who this chick is I found?
Who? Oh,
Oh, the cardboard.
the one with the
Alien
bag.
girl.
Yes.
I'll be honest, I
Let's
don't
tell
even
everybody
you
that
see her
wasn't
face?
there.
I don't even know
I
who it is.
I scanned it up to Alpha 5, but they were near the technology
Oh,
booth.
yeah, you didn't scan it. He took it. Yeah.
Yeah, I scanned it.
No, there was no
Beamed it up,
scan.
Scotty.
He stole it. He teleported it.
No, I told him to beam it up.
Yeah. So he may be scanning it back into place. That's really dependent on you, but he probably won't be able to identify who it is, just that it is a human being stuck in cardboard form.
Okay.
But could he share a picture so that our computer hacker could maybe
Yeah.
find there? That's
Now
what I would like to do.
now I have to figure out who this is.
Yes. Yes, you do.
This wasn't relevant until now. Damn it.
Okay. So, if with some effort, you took the standee and brought it to Alpha 5, I guess he can actually figure out who it is. And it says it right here. I'm so stupid. He scans the life-size cardboard and he will let you know that is Andrea Muller, who was also recently reported missing, but not thought to be associated due to no morphin grid activities. The scan determines that something has removed all the water from her system, reducing her to a two-dimensional image. This seems to be the same function that has happened to all of the cardboard standees in question. She's alive, but she's in a type of stasis, and Alpha 5 is working to return all of the standees, even Clementine, back to their normal selves. But he
Throw 'em in a
suggests...
bathtub. It's like those little pills you do where it pops into a dinosaur when it gets water in it.
Mhm. They're going
Or one
to...
of those washcloths.
Yeah.
Right, it's
That
definitely
grow.
not like cardboard where if you throw it in water it just falls apart.
No, it wouldn't do that.
No, definitely not.
The dog survived getting ice creamed.
Kate, because your heart was good and you sent her back to be recovered, go ahead and gain a story point. I know that wasn't your motivation, but that's what it tells me to do.
Who?
I
Who gets
love
the
that you're
story point?
against it. How do you add story? Oh,
It's up at the top there. Yep.
I got the dog.
Andrea Muller does not have like information. She is basically the equivalent of a Pomeranian, if you get my meaning.
I think we had more information on the Pomeranian actually.
Yeah,
We knew what
actually,
it looked like.
yeah. She is less important than a Pomeranian, but they named her, which is good. If she ends up being the final boss of this module,
man,
I'm gonna
me too.
freak out.
Put her
I
down.
swear.
Andrea Muller's just like, whoa. Anyway,
So we get in our swords and storm this building.
We're not level 3. We don't have
Don't have
swords
swords
this year.
yet.
Oh, this is
You
made
watch
us
it.
worthless.
You
Jeez.
don't even know where it's
Also,
going.
we're Power Rangers. We're only allowed to escalate if
We're
they
gonna
escalate.
martial arts the pants off of some putties any second.
would anybody
Exactly.
like to try and kind of form any other connections there? And so far, we understand that they have parents that work for this company. Does anybody have anything else that they would like to throw on there to try and like maybe see if they're connected in any other
I'd
way?
like to know what Immersion Immigrant does as
Yeah,
a company.
it's a tech company. It does all
What's
sorts
that
of
mean?
tech stuff.
Further beyond
I
that,
think
what's
I
that?
mentioned it had like printing processes and
God,
like
they're gonna steal all the toner to make more standees. It's
that
all an
God.
office supplies gig.
that appears to be their diabolical plan. It is to run the printers so that I'm so sorry. So that
Rangers.
they
Okay, I'm tired too.
yeah, it's been a week. But yeah, she doesn't appear to be anybody of import. Her and Immersion Tech appears to be a tech company that focuses primarily on like tech advancements in media. More specifically,
The
Juliet, did
connections
you
I'm
have?
making.
mhm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Go ahead.
sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say that you said you thought you had an idea of how they were connected.
Yeah. So each of the victims' parents work at a tech company, right? And I remember Maya's mom mentioning that they have really weird hours. So I don't even know if the weird hours are connected to the disappearances, but we know that each of the victims has a parent who works at this company. So maybe whoever is in charge of this company probably has a minion or two, aka the clown or potentially the mime, could be trying to get to these parents because they work at this company. I don't know.
Or the juggler. I
But
don't know if you were around for the juggler, but there was a
I was
juggler
not.
at there was a juggler at the career fair, and he was there yesterday, but not today.
Interesting.
Sounds like that clown character that was at the beach.
They didn't
Huh.
say it
Say,
was a
we didn't really
clown.
check
They
with
said
the
it
high
was a
school.
juggler.
I guess I just sort of
Clowns
made the
can be
leap in logic.
jugglers, and jugglers can be clowns.
They're not mutually exclusive to each
Yeah,
other though. Is what I'm saying. I made the leap in logic that
they're the
it must
same,
be the same
maybe.
person. It doesn't
Yeah.
necessarily have to be. We didn't really get any vibe that there were any clowns or entertainers of the sort at the high school, did we?
No,
No.
would have
Didn't
been
think
no
to
reason
There
for
were
it.
ask.
the entertainers at this job fair, right?
Yeah,
Right.
we got
That's
the
the juggler
juggler.
they were
And
talking about.
Yeah. It sounds like from what I recall, there was the only thing that was noteworthy or important at the high school was a notice to join the science club, and also a really cool cat wearing a Power Ranger suit, and it said "climb and realize your dreams," like a motivational poster.
I want to look. I want to take a closer look at that poster when we
No,
get the chance.
I want to pause for a second. I said it like it was really important. The high school has really no leading information whatsoever. I was trying to be sarcastic. I failed
Ah,
you. It's fine.
you failed me. It's okay.
It's
It's
okay.
okay.
You need to take more lessons, John.
Yeah, I gotta get better at this storytelling thing. Um,
No, just the sarcasm.
okay,
Just
that
the
too. Yeah,
sarcasm
sorry.
thing.
I definitely am not very good at that. But the thought processes here, I want to make sure you guys have an idea of what's kind of next on the docket. Emergent tech or immigrant tech, whatever. I think emergent just sounds cool, so we're gonna stick to that. Emergent tech, it is the tallest skyscraper in Angel Grove, and it is kind of like this startup. It's also, besides the media-related matters, it's also a bio research company.
Oh,
It's kind of like a situation where the I think the tagline to it, they don't have anything listed here, but it'd probably be something tacky or cheesy related to, like, capturing the moments so you can live forever or whatever, like something like that. Um, there's
Really,
that
them.
location. Then you definitely have two, or sorry, three other locations you go to. One you've been before. You could check in with the parents. Like you could definitely go check the family, the house, see if there's any other information present therein. But yeah, you could just go right to Emigrant or Emergen. You could go to the houses and check them out. Um, or yeah, that's pretty much it.
I would like to go to Maya's house and see if her mom will let me take in Maya's room. Maybe since she and I are friends, maybe I could help with the search
Okay.
potentially. And on the front that I will help with the police investigation by reporting it to the police, quote unquote.
Do any other people wish to go to Maya's house?
how old was Maya? She was the young one, right?
Yeah, the high schooler, 14.
14.
No.
No,
Pass.
not going to that loser's house. Okay. Rebellious. Um, then how about
She's
Alex?
not a loser, thank you very much.
No, to the bully she is, and they're jerks. But it's
It
not
wasn't that
true.
she was. It wasn't that she's a loser. It's like I don't want to go to some 14-year-old girl's house and like lie to
Fair.
the mom that I'm her
Okay.
friend.
That's fair.
Fine, I'll go along.
Does anybody wish to go with Juliet or no?
I can't
That's fine.
imagine our presence will help that
Okay,
conversation.
that's more than fair.
We're
8-year-old
here for you on
boys
the
All right.
showing up.
communicator if you need us. We're there in an instant. I just
Yep.
don't want to go there.
So
You're fine. You're fine. Don't
all
worry. I'll let you guys know if I find anything.
all three houses, they're not like close to each other, but they are in the same kind of borough or neighborhood of Angel Grove, known as Kotaro Hills. It's a cozy upscale neighborhood in the northern part of Angel Grove. Um, as you approach the family home of the Lopez's once again, you would notice that it's a bit different than the last time you were here. You would notice there are several black
Okay.
SUVs parked about the street near the house. Around this gated home, there's a professional security detail of men and women wearing black suits that stands quietly guarding this two-story house. The SUVs sport the logo of Emergent Tech.
Interesting. I'm gonna try and avoid contact with that company because this is a little sketchy to me.
Okay, so it does look like to get to the door and knock on it, you would need to basically be seen by the security detail. If you
That's tricky.
wish to attempt to try and get into the location, you can certainly try. I would say since you're familiar with the house, you would know that there's usually an open window on the second story of the western side of the house, which is away from where the security guards are located. But as you're kind of looking into the house, you would notice that the security guards are also inside the house.
Oh, that is not good. Why are they here? I'm gonna try and eavesdrop, see if they're gonna
Okay.
talk with each other, see if what kind of information I can glean from them
Yeah.
without being seen.
As you kind of take note of these emergent tech security personnel, you'll note that they are very focused on surveying the area. They appear to be very vigilant. So as you're trying to kind of eavesdrop and stuff, you feel like you're not going to be able to get close unless you want to kind of sneak up or kind of get close to it. Um, there is also the opportunity of like trying to distance hack, like you digitally hack, but obviously based on your experience in the library, that's probably not the best plan. If you'd like to make an
Mm-mm.
infiltration check, the difficulty is 12. You can attempt that.
Okay. I don't have any d dice on
So you start
infiltration, but I'm going
with
best.
yeah, you start with a snag though too, so keep that in mind.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna try.
Okay.
If it fails, it fails. Using specialization, no submit. Skill shift, no change. What is difficulty?
Difficulty 12.
12. Okay.
Yeah.
And I get a snag, yes?
Yeah.
All right. No, that was an ultimate fail. I got a 1.
Okay. So these four security guards are going to basically kind of accost you as you try to move towards like the fenced area and kind of listen to what they're saying. But I'm going to state that at the beginning of that, the onset of what appears to be kind of a situation arising, do you want to beat feet
Okay.
and just run like hell, or do you want to fight them?
I'm gonna run.
Okay.
I know better than to pick fights,
You're a young
especially unless
teenager,
they start it.
and they are older men in suits, so they are not going to be able to keep pace, and you just book it and run like heck. Um,
Mm-hmm.
they are unable to catch up, and you're able to make it out of there. While that's happening, what were the others doing when she went to go and investigate the Lopez house?
I was gonna head back to Ranger Command
Yeah,
or whatever home base is called and
command center.
see if Alpha's made any progress in IDing the clown or
No,
rehydrating the dog.
no IDing the clown, but he says based on its mannerisms and the way it seems, it just doesn't seem human. And like you're looking at it, Casey, and it looks like a regular clown, like just a clown, right?
Yeah.
But it seems that Alpha 5 is basically focusing on it, saying it's like it's inhuman. Look at the way it moves, and it's to you like as he's describing it in showing you the video, it's just moving like a regular clown would. It's not moving in any way that a clown wouldn't. It just
Right.
being a person dressed up like a clown. But for some reason, Alpha 5 seems to think this is some form of alien creature, a clown, some kind of like demonic being, like a clown.
Do you think Rita would have brought him here to
It's got to be
kidnap
the
kids?
case. It's definitely one of General Repulsa's servants, for sure.
If I find him.
Okay.
Any updates on the dog? I trust that you started with the dog in your attempts to revitalize.
It was the first one that I got, so for certain, of course. And so far, unfortunately, I haven't found a way to right the wrong. I think I need to know more about the metamorphosis technique that's used that drained it of its water and turned it into a cardboard standee.
Yeah. I lead in close to Alpha. Hey, between you and me, Chance's idea. You didn't try the bathtub thing, did you? If that didn't work.
No, we did try it. We also began the
Okay.
process with a light misting.
Okay.
Neither
Okay.
process worked. Fortunately, the integrity of the standee has not been compromised. There
Keep
were
at
some
it. I
concerns
appreciate you.
because if you put a cardboard box in a bathtub, it usually becomes very malleable and terrible.
Yeah.
That wouldn't
Terribles
be
for
good at
sure.
all.
It would be terrible.
That would be terrible. Okay.
What's everybody else doing?
Yeah.
I think we need to go to
Practicing
the tech
karate?
company. See what's going on there.
Okay.
I agree.
Okay. We got two going for the tech company.
Down.
So it's a very tall building. Looking at it, it really doesn't look like there is going to be any way to get into that building without a security badge. And looking at the situation, it doesn't look like there's a lot of heavy traffic of people in and out of the space at this time. There doesn't seem to be any regularity or like set shifts when people are coming out, etc. Now, to enter the building would require quite a bit of stealth and also like leisure domain. These are definitely some activities that would be seen as, if you feel it's necessary, worth taking. But if you were caught out in them, could be legal repercussions for your character. And it does appear that you'll be on camera for the most of it, unless you know, you've smuggled in an EMP device and are ready to do that kind of stuff. But that's not a possibility. They cannot make a power EMP device. Um,
Alex, do you think you can hack into their system and create a key pass code thingy?
It's funny
Yeah, I
because
can
you're looking
try.
up and his window's directly above you,
It
so
is
it looks
very
like
funny
you're
to me.
talking to him above the window.
You guys
Oh,
are doing
on
a
my
whole brainwash
screen?
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
He's
funny.
below me.
Oh.
Yeah, this one you was right above you. You were looking up at him. It was really funny.
yeah, I have the same on my side. Positioning wise, it seems to be the same for you. You want to hack into the base here.
I don't want to hack into it. I want Alex to hack into it.
No, I get you. So
Keeping your hands clean, I see.
I would say that in this
I
moment,
don't have the skills.
you feel like it's going to be a situation where the difficulty number is going to be very high for a computer's role.
Hmm.
And just based on historicals, you don't think that a 30 is possible. Um, you're not that much of a computer dork. Looking at the situation, Alex, you feel like the only way that you're going to be able to do this is if you actually fight some of their security personnel, some of whom might be innocent to whatever is happening here, right? Um, and you remember the second directive: never escalate a battle unless your enemy forces you to. Um,
So, do we need to go to one of the other parents and
And have them get us in.
Yeah, so I'd say at about the point where you've scouted the building and kind of realized like, oh, it's gonna be tough.
get
Does
them to let us in? That's a good plan, I guess. That was better than the one I had.
After kind of like
Swiping their card.
running for a good distance, do you want to communicate with the other rangers what happened at the Lopez house, Lunar?
Yes, most definitely.
Okay, so you get a kind of brief as to what happened there, and go ahead.
Yeah. I ran into some of the what's out of character. What's the company called again? How do I say it?
Immersion.
I ran
You
into
say it.
two of the immersion company people, and they were inside the house, and I couldn't find a way to get in, and I unfortunately had to run. I couldn't find a way to get in without getting caught, so unfortunately, no luck on my end. What about you guys?
This
Uh,
building's locked up pretty tight. We're gonna have some trouble getting in.
we need
Hmm.
somebody that has a key card that can get us
Okay.
in.
Hmm.
What about those ladies I saw you flirting with, Chance?
Ooh.
I wasn't flirting with anybody. I was just telling them about what my stuff I'm doing, man. I don't
Well,
flirt.
they sure had eyes for you, buddy.
I mean, that's how it kind of goes, you know, Captain and all. It's what we do.
Just seems like they might like you enough to offer a favor.
Maybe a
Maybe
tour.
they actually work there if they were representing the company at a job fair.
We can go talk
Maybe
to
you
them.
Hmm.
actually do want to get a job and they gave you a business card that you forgot about in your pocket.
Do I have a business card with lipstick on it?
Do you?
I yes.
Then
Has
yeah.
that happened? I don't know. Let me
Oh.
give them a call.
Okay.
But
Um.
I really like they asked you what your major was and you just start flexing.
So
Got cheese for that crater.
this right here.
Oh my god.
This right
I'm
here.
sorry?
This right here is my major. Yeah. So, make a persuasion roll. The phone call, obviously, I don't want to flirt with you on the phone,
Nope, we're doing
in
it.
front of your wife. So we're not going to role play that. We're just not going to do that. I will role play a goofy, silly little robot, but I just can't. I can't in
He's
good
not gonna
conscience.
Come on.
roleplay
You're good.
Esther or Madeline
I
with the
cannot
hots for
with
chance.
the hots for chance. I already did enough. I think I laid down the foundation. We can go ahead and do the idea of it. I will
Okay.
say that you'll be making this check just straight, no no shifts, no edges or snags, just straight roll. And the difficulty is going to be, I'm going to say, since you're involving the company, um, it's going to be somewhere around 18.
18, even though we want a job there and I have some friends that might want to work there
Yeah,
too.
I'm going to say
And we'd like a tour of the building.
since it's kind of
That's why it's so high is you want a tour of the
I'm
building.
the only one who's 18, aren't I?
no, I think a lot of people are older. Only one of you was 17, wasn't it? Just
Zach
Alex.
I think was 17.
I'm 17.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, okay. And there was like a 19-year-old.
Was me.
Yeah, and then the other two are 18.
All right.
Okay.
Difficulty 18, you said?
Difficulty 18, persuasion. You betcha. If you have seduction as a
And
specialization,
normal, right?
uh-huh. Well, I hope seduction is a
Failure.
specialization. That's
Oh no.
okay. So yeah,
Good
you have
try.
a conversation with her, and she says, "I'm sorry, I can't do that." But she doesn't seem to get the ick from like you trying to get a tour at the company, which seems totally odd. And you're able to kind of like keep the relationship of like flirted at a job fair one time, and showed her my muscles, to about a standoffish location. Nothing changes in this discourse, but nothing's gained either.
What about making one of them cool cardboard cutouts out of me? Like one of my pictures.
Well, we
So
could
we don't know how to do that.
well we
They
could do
made actual people.
well we could do that
Oh,
for you. No, I'm kidding. She doesn't say that. But that would be scary if she did. I would be so scared about it. So, when you kind of regather, are you wanting to re-attempt to go to the Lopez's house and see what's going on there, or do you want to just try another of the houses?
Different house.
I'm gonna try another one of the houses.
A different house, okay. Okay.
Yep.
So then, you come to, which is it then? Is it going to be,
Let's
Franco
do
Let's
or Jin?
Lopez,
Jin.
what was her?
Go ahead.
What
Sorry.
was Lopez's like role in the company?
Sure. So the Lopez's are the ones that seem to have the higher degree of importance. The father appears to be a high kind of like level researcher, and the mother
Thought
is
that
a
was Franco.
Franco. Which one are you saying? Lopez?
I
Oh,
said
Lopez.
Lopez
Lopez's mom. Oh God, I'm so sorry. Thank you
because
guys.
Leland sounded like she was down the ladder.
Lopez is definitely down the ladder. Sounds like she's kind of tech.
She was that
Then
far down, and they had security crawling at the place.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try the Franco place.
Franco place. Is everybody okay with the Franco place?
I'll go with her this time.
All right.
Okay.
Home
You?
number 2. So, again, you find yourself in the Eskel neighborhood, Kotaro Hills. As you approach the second house, you once again notice the black SUVs of Immigrant or Immersion Tech. Standing close to the front door are 4 dark-suited men standing shoulder to shoulder. I would like for everybody to go ahead and make me a perception roll.
Yes, sir.
Alertness.
Perception. Or alertness. Yeah.
Alertness, sorry, thank you.
Wait.
Difficult.
Perception was the focus. Difficulty is going to be 13. Or 12, 12, 12.
Oh,
Change
12. Well.
Ooh,
Oh, good job, Alex. I failed again. No.
Okay. Everybody who got 12, you'll notice that these 4 security personnel just don't seem to be moving right. They seem to be kind of just very strangely blocky and weird.
Putty like.
Hey, I didn't say it. If you got higher than a 16, which I think is just Alex, Alex, you're confident the security guards here are probably like different than the ones that were explained to you by Juliet. The ones that chased Juliet sounded like they were yelling after her and kind of like doing, human stuff. These don't seem right.
Mm-hmm.
And when like it's pointed out by Alex, like Juliet's kind of like, yeah, they are weirdly different. The suits are just off. It's like it seems like it's a facade. Um, and also with that check, Alex, you would see that near one of the SUVs, um, like there's a stack or like a pile of unconscious suited security guards that are half hidden in a landscaped bush near the building, near the house. Um, yeah.
What should we do? I whispered to Alex.
Can we check one of the bodies and see if they have a key card that we could get in the building with?
When you go and you check them, you'll notice that they do not have key cards. It looks like
Okay.
those were specifically removed from their belt.
Looks like we're gonna have to get them from these guys. Somehow.
Try. Is there a path that we can like sneak up on them?
Yeah, so it's kind of a situation where like they're standing, hold on, kind of side by side, forming a line out front of the house, right? I'm gonna move us to a map and place your tokens accordingly. Chance. Oh no, that's bad. What happened there? Who's
Oh.
going into my tokens and changing things? Don't do that.
I
Not
don't
me.
think we can.
Somebody did. It was Kate.
Really.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my bad.
It's okay.
That was last week.
Ba, 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 ba,
Good for you,
ba,
coming
ba,
forth.
ba. Yeah, I don't mind the initiative. I just mind the
Full
result.
honesty.
The
Do we
initiative's
hit
great.
its morphin time now?
You don't have to. I'm just putting your
We're
tokens down because I never found you actual people token. And that's a failure on my part. And that's failure number 1.
Did we get the morphin time fix thing?
I think so, but we'll find out. I'm finding a Yellow Ranger. Hold on. La la
Nothing
la
on mine changes.
Ranger.
la 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 la.
So Power Rangers.
That's right. That's correct. That's the exact right. Yep. So we have a token, and I'm probably gonna have to update it because of shenanigans. Let's see. Boom, bam, pow. This is.
Really quick, do I? It's Morphin time, right?
Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold
On
on,
the
hold on.
character sheet.
I know we're pumped. I have to go back and do some things because of a hitch here. Just
No.
please bear with me.
Oh,
Because
you're good. You're good. I'm
I
sorry.
screwed everything up.
It is
That's
Kate's
what I
fault.
do.
That is correct. Think
Can we get another level for that?
for you having a problem, that's not gonna work. You're just gonna do stuff all
That's
half.
the best reason to get one.
You're gonna do stuff all
Good.
haphazardly, and it's gonna be a mess. I don't know why everybody's tokens are so big, but we're fixing it
What?
on the
I
fly.
only touched mine. I didn't touch anybody else's.
Okay, so clearly you're not like right there. You're not walking up on it. But the house ahead of you, you can see that like there's a kind of gravelly path that leads just off the road, which is a road. And then really nice house behind. Very tall white fence. It's a white picket fence, but like the size of like you know, a divider fence. Yeah, there are 4 security guards who look like they may be putties in disguise, standing outside of said house. So approaching them from the sides could work if you're moving around the fences. You'd have to jump over the fence to get to that kind of position to do it. But you feel like it's possible.
I'm an acrobat. I'm cool.
Okay.
We're Power Rangers.
You want to
of
do a
course
really
we can
cool
hop a
flip
picket
over the
fence.
fence.
Yeah.
Okay.
Me.
No roll necessary. Which side of the road do you want to come in from?
Um,
What?
so is the door directly in the middle, or is it off to one side
Yeah,
or
it's
the
like
other?
it's in the middle.
I will come from the right.
Okay. Should be able to move your token over to this side. And then anybody else hopping over the fence as well?
Me.
You can go over that way. That's right. You can go over that way if you want. There's welcome to go other directions as well if you're sneaking up on them as a group.
Ooh. Yes.
Okay. Now they're putties. Putties probably won't be too hard to fight outside of your Power Ranger form. So if you want to morph as a group to fight putties, that's totally fine and valid, and I get it. It's rad. But at the same time, like in the show, the pacing usually doesn't do that. It's up to you how you want to do it, and there's really no right answer.
We need to start losing first.
Yeah. We have to have explosions pop off your
There's
chest, and then
there's a formula to this.
yeah.
I'm gonna stay on the sidewalk. Just look like a passerby.
Okay. Cool. Go ahead and make a deception check, difficulty 8.
There we go.
Bad. It was bad. It was
Yeah.
fumble
No.
even.
They're kind of watching you. Like they kind of seem to lock in on Casey, and like you're just like across the way, kind of watching them. You're just like hanging out. But yeah, they're definitely like focusing in on you quite a bit. What about you, Chancetron? Are you flipping over fences? Or are you walking straight up on them, trying to look incognito like Casey's succeeding so well at? What's your vibe? How do you want to roll?
I want to say with Casey.
Okay.
That one.
Obviously, your cover is blown, so no need to roll anything. And then
Yeah.
obviously the pink, yellow, and blue will have flipped over a fence and are getting ready in position. Okay. So as they kind of look over at Casey, you can kind of see them kind of like look at each other after like recognizing or like looking at Casey for whatever reason, and they'll kind of like take out martial arts stance. They'll look like they're ready to fight you, even though you're across the street.
I was looking for clouds.
Do you say
Going
that?
out, fellas. Yeah.
I'm looking for clowns. What's going on, fellas? Okay. They look like they're ready to fight you right in this driveway.
Pull up. Let's go.
All right. So, just based on time.
Also, there's still a Yellow Ranger like icon on the map. I don't know if you're aware of it.
What? No, it's.
Yeah.
I don't see it.
This
Okay.
I
right
don't
here,
see
you
it.
don't see that?
No.
Nope.
I
Oh.
see that right
No.
there.
I'll screen cap so you guys can see
It-
what I'm seeing.
I believe you, but I need you to believe me that
I believe
for
you as
us,
well. I believe you as well. I'm just
there
letting
is
you
a
know
picture of a Yellow Ranger
that
in
is us.
this
You can
square.
refresh it and it'll probably solve the problem kind of situation.
I'll refresh.
Yeah, I believe in you.
Yeah.
It's okay. We're close to the end of
Hold
it,
on,
so I'm going to
I'll find
explain what happens here. I want to make sure that I'm giving you the most ample opportunity to cut in for a lead. And obviously, this is not a like we're not going to get the whole story for one show in the bit. Obviously, we've completed stage one, and we're getting to the point where we've elevated to a point where we're fighting Rita's problems. Um, so, with that said, you say, "I'm looking for clowns." Hey guys, and they look like they're ready to squat, fight, and you're like, all right, step up, and you kind of like move in like you're ready to fight. I'm assuming Chance, you kind of swole
I'm
up,
martial arts master. I'm like, yeah, let's go.
and you're kind of like getting ready and like, you know, getting ready to fight. On the sides of the fence there, you folks are kind of getting into position again in normal form, and are ready to kind of like flank them from behind and come at them from behind, or probably cooler, we'll set the camera down so it's like on the ground looking straight up over the fence, and then you'll do like a awesome flip off possibly a trampoline or something like in the show, but like you're using your own power for like the
Of
narrative,
course.
and you're flipping
You just
over
jump
the
like that.
the fence and the camera, and then you're like doing like a cool flip like in the air. That's just
Oh yeah.
But
I'm
we're
an
all
acrobat.
doing a different
Yes.
kind of
And
flip
I'll
that's
do it.
reflective of our
Oh yeah,
personalities.
for sure.
So
But
like
mine is the most awesome.
absolutely, and like
That
Alex has to like grab the fence and launch himself over because he's not
and
cool
then
enough to flip.
the most elegant one of it is the dancers flip over it, as mentioned. I think
Yeah.
there's different levels of cool here, okay? And there
Or-
may be a little bit of rivalry going here, but like the flips are definitely
We make it a little like a private joke slash competition.
yeah. All the flips are rad, except Alex's. But as you guys are beginning to square up in the fight, you would hear from inside of the house a honka honka like noise, and then you'd hear a where, and then after the where, you'd hear a and it sounds like someone was just turned into cardboard.
That's the sound that makes.
No.
Yes,
It's
I
the
gave you
recognizable sound of someone being turned into
it for okay.
There's our clown.
You hear the sound, and your thought process is, well, today's been a
Oh, that's
weird
how it
day.
happens.
I never thought I would hear somebody being turned into a cardboard Sandy, but now you
That sound
have
effect
had
like
that
a human
happen.
being laminated.
Yeah, that's a good way of looking at it too. At that, we're going to end a little early. At the beginning of next session, we'll start with a fight against the putties outside of the Franco house, and we will see you next week as we continue. You folks have a great week,
Yee.
and we'll see you. I think tomorrow. I think somebody's running a game tomorrow. Check us out. 7 o'clock, I think. Ciao.